live on Bitcoin Cash. Come on down. Come on down, get you some. Get you some Bitcoin Cash live. Come on, you know you want to. Come on down to Bitcoin Cash, guys. We are live. Join the party. Bitcoin Jason, what's good, brother? How are you, bro? Guys, we're live on Bitcoin Cash. Good to see you too, man. Wow, what a time. Haven't been on here in a while. So I'm coming on here. On Bitcoin Cash, guys. Be catching this later. It's being Bitcoin Jason right now. That's all that's out here, guys. Cryptos are kind of fading in people's minds when they should be on their minds. That's all I can say, guys. I'm just mad right now at the world because I can't get more of this stuff. And I know at the end of the day, this stuff right here is going to soar, guys. I guarantee it. Come back and watch this video later on. It's going to be like just a very simple case of I told you so, guys. This stuff's exploding right now. Bitcoin Cash has been doing really well against Ethereum. Just simple stuff, guys. If you look at the charts, you know, look at these spikes. These are big spikes. Slow weeks after 14 for yeah, man. Keep it going, bro. I'm hanging in there. That's all we can do. Just hang in there. Things are gonna get weird. Look at BSV right here. So Bitcoin Jason. I don't know if you're into BSV, but it runs over into Bitcoin Cash. So I'll go ahead and talk about it. Just because it's been performing so well against ETH, not the dollar. Not the Australian dollar down there that you guys are using, guys, but yeah, retail users are about to just come pouring into BCH. Bitcoin Cash has got pretty much, it's just set up for success. So that's probably when we'll see like merchant adoption is probably more on Bitcoin Cash, but nonetheless, Bitcoin SV, guys, it's already done a 1x on ETH. It's actually gone above a 1x a couple days ago. So I've been following this, guys, you know, not to sidetrack from Bitcoin Cash at the end of the day, guys, you know, crypto is, there's a few different coins that I like, and this one's just been performing really well right now against ETH. And I expect Bitcoin Cash really to, I would expect Bitcoin Cash really to catch up with this, this similar momentum of higher highs against ETH. You know, BSV has launched something where you can pretty much just move everything that you've been working on Ethereum or ETH over to BSV. It's really simple, and I think you'll see a lot of different stuff like that happen with other cryptos other than just, you know, Bitcoin SV. But Bitcoin SV, BS used to have, but I sold it off. Yeah, a lot of people sold it. A lot of people sold their Bitcoin Cash. A lot of people sold their Bitcoin Gold, their Bitcoin Diamond. There's been a few others too. Yeah, we sell them, guys. I mean, you know, just because I'm talking about Bitcoin SV right now, you know, I might grow to like this coin more, or might grow to it fade within my my wallets of coins that I couldn't even tell you I have. I have so many minute valued coins, like just very small holdings of coins, just random stuff. I mean, anything from like NIM, you know, to Ethereum Classic, and you know, upwards from there, and then, you know, downward into stuff like Cosmos, just, you know, just little holdings of stuff like that. So but yeah, Bitcoin SV, guys, if you're catching the video, you know, I know it's Bitcoin Cash, you know, but nonetheless, part of this network is catching up on ETH pretty good here. So it's already at a 1x, already went up a 1x. And like I said, I really expect Bitcoin Cash really to really just mimic this almost this exact run up, not in terms of any specific points, but just as a general reference, really kind of just because Bitcoin Cash has fallen a little bit more against some other coins recently, which isn't a bad thing. I'm expecting, I really think a lot of people are buying a lot of Bitcoin Cash right now, and that's a lot of the reason it's going down. We're just filling some of these lower end orders that the exchanges are putting out for people to grab, and a lot of people aren't grabbing them. They're not taking advantage of the moment. You could easily do a 4 or 5x on Bitcoin Cash right now if you bought it right now. I've pretty much told everybody that is remotely somewhat interested in crypto that exact stuff. I mean, you could literally buy Bitcoin Cash right now and probably get like probably a 4 to 6x. It's 4 to 6x, excuse me. 4 to 6x, and be out the door, and you know, you should stay in crypto, but nonetheless, it's just severely underbought. I mean, we got on top of Bitcoin Cash, I mean, we got other trading instruments kind of suppressing the value even more. I think BCHG is one of them. It's just too big of an entry point for most people to kind of realize what's going on here. So this, you know, this holding trust, holding Bitcoin Cash, they are buying. Don't just because this thing's going down, they are accumulating Bitcoin Cash, and I would assume that in all that fine print that you read, you go to their website, somewhere you could kind of figure out and derive that this idea might actually be the fact. And I think they're just buying this Bitcoin Cash, why it's going down. This was a lockup period right here, so you can't really analyze this. This is just a supply and demand shock, basically artificial right here. So this really can't even be really looked at in the sense of the scope of what I'm talking about. Now, if you reverse this scenario and think of this being the scope of supply and demand that Bitcoin Cash will inevitably face, this is a reality. So these numbers actually are indeed, even on this grayscale holding trust, Bitcoin Cash, because they match up with a spot price of a certain amount of Bitcoin Cash. So I think these are gonna rematch up with you know, some of these, and I have some of these too, guys. I mean, I've been talking about this one for the longest time. You know, over a year, probably close to 2 years now that I've held this one. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's been 2 years. This will be, but yeah, this one, right? I mean, I took a ride up right here. I entered back in December right here on this holding trust. You know, just because I like to diversify out. I mean, I don't want, you know, I never know what could happen to crypto. Like, you know, stuff could get compromised. You know, I could lose my money. You know, I could lose my device if I have a device that has a wallet on it. You know, I could, you know, there's various ways you can lose crypto. I mean, just out of your own negligence. So try to space this shit out where I don't lose at any point where it's detrimental to my existence. But nonetheless, took a ride up here from December 2020 all the way up to, we actually touched $90 a couple days. If you see $60 there, but you know, this follows the Ethereum Classic. So I mean, essentially, what am I invested in? Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I get it. I'm paying somebody to hold my money, but again, it's just one thing. I don't have all my money here, so it's not You know, you don't have to get super excited. Nobody has to get super excited about it. I understand what crypto is and all that. It's the coolest thing in the world. So this is just one little thing that I have just to kind of experiment with. You know, no big deal. But back to Bitcoin Cash price against ETH. Just because this has been a really long topic in my head for the last couple years. I don't know if anybody else has really followed it. It's just this downtrend. You know, it's like this inevitable. You know, we had some crazy people buying and selling right here, but really it's just been a slow moving down wedge. And I think this can be looked at from a variety of different ways. It can obviously be scrutinized and said, hey, you know, it's bad investment, whatever. You know, it's obviously going down. It's been going down for quite a few years. So there's some different dynamics of how you want to look at it. But nonetheless, I just want to show you, I know I'm pulling BSV up again here, but there's a correlation that I'll point out. So yeah, right here. So kind of the same thing. Automated, it almost looks like just people just whatever. You know, whatever this is and this is are two different type things here. So January 2020, this was the coin. Now Bitcoin SV was the coin that rose really, really fast right at the height of the pandemic. And again, guys, I'm not trying to sell anybody on Bitcoin SV. When I talk about crypto, it is collectively talking about all the coins that I personally represent. And Bitcoin Cash is definitely on the very top of that list. But what I want to convey to everybody that's watching this, and I see Tyler Durden's join. Bitcoin Jason, so copies from RBCA. Yeah, good. So yeah, so if you're catching the video later, what I'm trying to kind of convey and what I'm saying here is like, okay, this is one thing, this is a separate thing, okay? This just happens to be on Bitcoin SV. I can take other coins and apply this same kind of premise, right? It's going down. It's not a good investment, right? This is a majorly bad investment if you look at it in terms of dollars or ETH or Bitcoin. You know, it just depends on how you look at it. So there's different variety of ways to look at it. And what I'm saying is I could say with almost certainty that Bitcoin SV is probably going to go up well over 1,000%, well over it. And I think Bitcoin Cash will do pretty much kind of the same thing. It might go up way more though, because you know they go up differently depending on what's going on, not just news and media and like that kind of stuff, but also the way the actual software kind of works against each other, because there's definitely just periods of time that you can see that there's really different movements, and you can just say, oh well, Ethereum went up, so that's why it went down. But it's a little deeper than that. And I think the more you look at these coins, like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dash, Ant Shares, which has been around forever, guys, I've been telling you guys about Neo. Look into some of these projects that are really, really cool. And you can start with Bitcoin Cash. Like a lot of people start here and they're like, oh, I'm just new to crypto. There's been people that came through this channel that literally just got into crypto and they are already on the right path of discovering, what crypto is, which is Bitcoin Cash. But my point is there's a variety of these different coins that seem to me, from just somebody analyzing this stuff over a long period of time, compared to kind of just this hype amount of time that's been in like the last maybe year and a half, that there's some movements that are kind of recognizable. At least I can recognize them. And I mean, throw it in the chat, Bitcoin Jason, if you or Durden, if you kind of see some of these similar patterns. And it's not just because ETH has gone up. There's some actual direct movements. Like you can look at waves. Waves is another one, guys. I mean, we were talking about it here when it went up from $5 to $60. So look, here's waves. So like I said, like it's just breaking out hardcore against ETH. And you can't just say that ETH is dropping, because it's not that simple. When ETH drops, it drops with a trading pair on the exchange. Likely, a lot of that trading is, there's huge spread orders that are, moving these prices that are kind of already fixed. But yeah, look at this, guys. This is insane. Like, if you start looking at movements against other coins, there's similarities. That's all I'm saying. I think Waves is potentially the next Doge, honestly. Like, I don't even own any right now, I don't think. I might have like small amounts in some wallets, but I don't own any of this project. So again, I'm not trying to tell anybody like go buy this project. I'm just saying it's projects like these that do Doge gains. And Bitcoin Cash is one of those products as well. At some point in time, and the potential, I think, for Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, Dash, Monero, Zcash, preferably those coins, or there's others. There's Neo, coins that are around that seem to be kind of staying around for a while, that have kind of been around for longer than I've been in crypto. Those projects kind of seem like they're kind of on this set path. It's just that matter of time. It doesn't really matter when you buy or what you buy, because at some point in time, the amount that you risk from not buying all the time outweighs the risk of trying to time it. There's just some kind of manipulative way that computer software fucks with our heads, where go try to buy crypto, go try to sell crypto, you will lose every single fucking time. I don't care who you say you are, have all these crazy trading skills and all that. I've never actually physically seen anybody do it. So I'm aware there probably are those type of people. I've never seen one. I've tried talking to tons of different traders that have traded, and they have one commonality. They're all broke. None of them have any money. They have less money than me. So, yeah, government can't control BCH. That's exactly right. Bitcoin Jason, very nicely said. Korean Boy Jay, what's good, bro? BSV people hate BCH. Yeah, the whole BSV-BCH war thing is really stupid, in my opinion. ETH is the government's friend through regulation. Yeah, the thing with ETH, guys, is at the end of the day, it could be classified as a security. I mean, I just, like, they could put, I know nobody can shut the network down. I know nobody can, like, compromise the network of existing on Ethereum and being able to send and receive it and stuff like that with an internet connection and the right tools to be able to do it. But my point is they can make it extremely hard if they deemed Ethereum to be a security, right? So, but you can't control Ethereum. Yeah, you can't. I mean, that's just the fact. I can't sit here. I'm just saying, if you start looking at some of these coins, it's like, why would I want to buy a coin that was like a majority of the people who put in the money? It's like, I get it, you guys got in early on, but there's that much of a gain in it, and it's like you guys now can stake that and have voting power and stuff like that some of these other coins have. It just seems like carbon neutral mining is the more practicality way of securing the network. It's my personal opinion, guys. I mean, feel free to disagree and come in here in this chat and say ETH is my favorite fucking coin. I don't care about any other coin other than ETH, and I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to fight with you or try to convince you, and I'll listen to your argument. I mean, somebody's definitely willing to come in here and change my mind about it. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, I'm just narrow-minded. I'm not going to, I've owned Ethereum in the past. I've tried to take more of an interest in Ethereum Classic, not only because I feel like it's the true Ethereum, but also because of, I think the tokenomics are just absolutely perfect for it, for a long-term hold. So I'm not saying Ethereum, ETH, that's your thing. I might buy ETH again if the prices come down on it, but you're probably not going to. I don't worry about the forked BCH coins, Bitcoin Jason says. Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, the forked, and you could kind of apply that to, like, yeah, you don't really have to care about Bitcoin Core forked coins. The only issue is the forked coins, and it can be, you know, anti-Bitcoin SV or anti-Bitcoin Gold or anti-Bitcoin Diamond, or, you know, there was Bitcoin Dark for a while that went over to the ℚ𝕠𝕚 project. That's the name. I couldn't think of it the other night. A couple nights ago, or whenever we did a podcast, I could not think of the name. It's fucking ℚ𝕚𝕚, guys. It's ℚ𝕚𝕚. Bitcoin Dark. But I don't know if that Bitcoin Dark was a fork of Bitcoin Core. I'm not sure. But the problem with the forked coins is they inevitably exist unless they just become absolutely dog dung and the chain gets compromised, whatever, like nobody's fucking running a node, nobody's mining it, nothing, then yeah, they become worthless. And that can essentially happen with BTC Core or Bitcoin Cash. That's a reality that I don't think likely will happen. Why is everybody telling me to take out all my coins of the exchanges? Honestly, I never had problems keeping them there. Yeah, Korean Boy J, back to the basics, my man. Get your coins off the exchange. That is an absolute must, my friend. Don't leave them on the exchange. I've had coins hacked. I've lost a lot. I've lost at least probably close to 2 Bitcoins cores on hit BTC. I've lost another. Just take your coins off the exchange. The reason you take ₚ👠📚, what's good? Welcome to the chat. The reason you want to take your coins offline for basic purposes, bro. You don't want people holding your money. You don't need the assurance of with a network like Bitcoin Cash. You don't need Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash does the holding for you. Let the nodes, let the mining hold it. You'll have your keys, your private keys to, use your money, use your Bitcoin Cash. All private keys, essentially do. So you want to get a wallet that doesn't require your ID. I like to use a lot of wallets, guys. You see on my desktop, I have a wallet over here for Bitcoin SV. I got a Bitcoin wallet here. I got a Bitcoin wallet on my phone. I got an Exodus wallet on my phone. I have a Badger wallet. That's one of my favorite wallets, guys. Badger wallet is the coolest wallet. It's so user-friendly and it works at a lot of merchants. That's what I like about it. It has all the aspects of making it a good merchant wallet. And it's just a great wallet to start with. If you don't know, it's just Badger wallet, man. It's a great wallet. Send your coins there. Send a really small amount a couple times. Get the feel to send it there. Send and receive. Start moving your coins off. Because if the exchange gets hacked or somebody makes a stupid error with your private keys, your money's gone. You can't get that money back. There's absolutely no way you can get that money back. You can show up at their house like somebody who lost money on Terra. Show up at the dude's house, get arrested, and guess what? You still won't get your coins. So, Korean Boy J, get a non-custodial wallet. There's tons of them. There's tons of trusted wallets that have been around. You can also take them offline and put them on a device. I recommend putting on a little bit on a device. Put like a third of your money or more on a device or two. Space those out. Sorry, guys. The weather here is different right now, and I'm not used to it. It's like Florida weather right now. It's really humid here for California, so it's like kind of got me plus I've been smoking a lot, so it's got me kind of with this kind of throat thing. So apologies on that disgusting. I'm taking coin out of exchange too. Yeah, it's a good idea. Just trust me. You want to have you don't want to put your coins on one wallet too. I see a lot of people do that. They say, hey, I got a Trezor. I have all my money on a Trezor. That's risky. You're literally having all your money on a Trezor. What happens to that Trezor if it gets lost? Has anybody heard of the person in like Russia or Ukraine? They hired a private company to go dig through a dump to find out a a USB port that he had all his Bitcoin on. It was like some kind of billion amount of Bitcoin. They spent like a lot because they thought they could trace where the dump was at a certain time and maybe find it. So is that true or not? Maybe. I wasn't there, but seems like a pretty good idea. So it seems like a best idea. Put a little bit on a Trezor wallet or a Nano, which is the device. Put it offline. Have a safe in your house. If you live in a hazardous area where there's floods, fires, or earthquakes, well, that's called planet Earth. Take precautions. Put it in a nice safe. Fireproof safe. Bolt it down to your, put it underground. Hide it in your house. Put it underground. Have maybe 25% on that. Then have maybe another 30% or 40% in a few different wallets. Hear me out. A few different wallets. Then maybe, you have, I don't know what you do with the rest. Whatever you want to do. I've put a little bit of mine in the hands of custodial, just because I want to have some of my investment, see if it'll work for me. I'm just curious to see how it performs. So, I space it out. That way, if you lose that Trezor, or you lose your phone, and somebody gets into your phone or whatever, they get into your wallet. Okay, you're passed out or something. I don't know. Like, anything could happen, right? Somebody could know you have it, kidnap you and say, hey, boom. Have only enough on any device where, yeah, it would suck to lose, but you're not going to be like, what the fuck? Like, you don't want to just lose everything. Like, you want to maybe lose like 25% or 30% and still be able to walk away and be like, fuck, I can't believe that happened. Not, fuck, I literally have nothing. So it's just a precaution, guys. You don't want to have like one central point of attack, because that's not safe. You want to have multiple places. Never heard of Celsius until it happened. Yeah, man, there's been tons of these. So Korean Boy J, these scams, man, they're not going away. There was other scams. There was Centra. I don't know if anybody remembers Centra coin. That traded a couple years back. It was a couple guys down in Miami trying to start this this payment card program. Basically what Monaco did, this whole hype on the payment cards. That was the whole thing going on. Payment card this, payment card that, pay with crypto. It never materialized much. It went more into like the merchant adoption point, and it's going to go into like more like wallets on people's phones. But nonetheless, that was what was going on, and there was this coin called Centra coin, and it pumped super hardcore, and they had promoters behind it. They had like Evander Holyfield or Mike Tyson. They had some boxer or something behind it. Papayaya or whatever, the dude in Philippines, did another coin, or maybe that was Centra too. There's been other coins that other people have like pumped that aren't. They're literally these companies that have gone to these exchanges to try to list a coin and provided enough liquidity to let that thing trade. So there's some different regulatory stuff that's changed on the crypto side of stuff. Binance is a lot of the person behind it, in my opinion, but I didn't even know about Luna either. Yeah, Luna was a stupid, Luna, I knew about it. It was pretty much a noob coin. It was literally like a coin that like noobs pretty much. I'm sorry if anybody's listening to me right now and you bought Luna. And I only laugh because it's happened to me literally. Like trust me, guys. If you lost money on Luna, I'm not here to hate on you. Like, I'll be the first one to admit, I've lost probably more money than anybody in this chat. Maybe not. But I've lost a lot. So, whatever. Life goes on. You get more coin. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I could lose all my coin, and it would probably depress me for probably about 3 months, but it wouldn't be that bad. Now, nothing's really the end of the world, guys, until the end of the world. So, yeah, this is the coin I lost on. I literally lost at least 2 Bitcoin Core coins. At least. It was potential profits, maybe more. And I'll show you exactly where I lost too. I'll show you all the whole hype of it. Yeah, it was actually way down here. So it's August or something. This is kind of when I got into crypto, kind of right here, right before everything kind of ballooned up. Went way up. I think I put a Bitcoin and a half in it. a core back then, and then yeah, went up really high and then crashed back down. I think I sold somewhere around here, and then I made some other bad trades into some other coins. By this time, I was fully liquidated. I was gone. By the Bitcoin Cash fork, I probably didn't even get that much Bitcoin SV. I don't even think I had much Bitcoin Cash at that point. Bitcoin Cash was really one of my last exit points. I don't know if I ever... Yeah, I lost it all. I lost it all. It was all gone, guys. I don't know, maybe... Realistically, probably several Bitcoins. I would say at least over 4. Just in trading. So, am I sour on Bitcoin or am I sour on myself? I'm not sour on anything, guys. It's a learning experience, you know? I'm still in crypto and I started way down here. So if anybody's ever curious to where I started, I was right here, Monaco. So this is now crypto.com. This is not the same coin. So I am not looking at CRO, just so everybody's on the same page. This is MCO. So this was their token pre-crypto.com. But yeah, you know, and you know, crypto.com is sponsoring the local sports team here in Southern California, in LA, Los Angeles. So whatever, you know, whatever, guys. I entered right down here, and it's all gone. This money's still out there, guys. It's floating in the hands of somebody or an exchange or something. Somebody's holding it. Somebody's spending it. Somebody's using it. It's in the form of crypto, so it hasn't gone anywhere. I'm not worried about it. Whatever. People lose coin. Life moves on. Whatever. You bounce back. But yeah, it did balloon up again. Maybe I should have just held the Monaco, the MCO. I would have, you know, what is this over here? Almost an 8x probably by the time I vacated that I threw out on. So just buy the coins and hold them. That's all I recommend is buy the coins, you know, hold the ones you can, because it's basically saving money. So if you want to spend the coins, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because you need to spend money, right? You have to literally spend money every single second just to survive. They say like money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure feels like it does, because it literally, there's so much of it. There's so much like just money out there, just passing hands, moving along. That's kind of how I see this. That's kind of how I see my loss in crypto. Just moving along. Looks like it went somewhere else right here. Probably went into the hands of someone else right here, which is weird when you think that, oh, well, the price went up. Well, yeah, somebody sold. This is probably that CRO thing they did. The merge or whatever. Boom. There it is, merge. Whole damn system's audited. I don't know, maybe not. But I did go all the way up, and then it looks like it came all the way down. It looks like it's even trading on OKEx. I don't know why. I think this is a exchange that, this might be CRO here. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Some exchanges seem to be still trading MCO for whatever reason. So there it is, crypto.com, guys. BTC Core, 20K, Ethereum, 1,000. These are still super high numbers, but I think some of the underestimated coins might be down here. Bitcoin Cash, and again, I could flip this thing around, get it on ETH. Hope you get back twice what you lost. I got so much more back from crypto. Crypto's done more for me than just, it's more than me than just money. It's like such a bigger thing to me now than when I started crypto. At first I just thought, oh yeah, it's cool, you can send it back and forth, like you can pay people with it. Like, oh, that's cool. It's got some interesting qualities about it, things like that, but it's so much deeper than that. And people, I just feel like a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people, but I'm optimistic. I think maybe a lot of those same people will see it in the future, hopefully. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of good people out there, and There are all these communities, but it just seems to me that there's some communities that don't have the best interest of, I guess you could call us consumers. You know, we're trying to use the product, we're trying to use crypto, embrace it, and, you know, spread the love of it, spread the word of it, spread the liberty of it. Something nobody's talking about. Let's spread the liberty of crypto. Simple. These are simple things, you know. Fact of it is do what you say, guys. Do what you say. Because if you do what you say, you won't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about telling people about Bitcoin Cash. You know, maybe if I talk too much about it or say it to the wrong person, they might get annoyed by it or, you know, have a bad day about it, whatever. But I didn't feel bad about saying it. I didn't feel telling anybody bad about it. Now, would I feel bad about telling somebody about Terra? Yeah, I would. I would feel terrible about telling somebody to invest their money in that shit. Somebody told me to invest in it. I mean, like, no thanks. Absolutely, no thanks. What will happen to BCH River Page? Thanks for coming down to the chat. What will happen to BCH price as more and more people start using and merchant adoption increases? Well, let's take a look at it. We can sure as hell find out the answer to that question because it's a very good question. Volume. So this is people using it, guys. This is real life adoption right here. All right, where are we at? 2, 4, 6, 7. So a couple of them beating us, guys. We don't want to fall down on this, and I don't think we will because just the amount of adoption we're pushing for right now has gotten us here. CoinMarketCap's a reputable. It's reputable. It's owned by Binance. Binance bought it a few years ago. These are reputable numbers we can essentially go by. Because I'm going to be honest, CZ doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV or any of the Bitcoin forks, really. So we're kind of on our own, but we can take CoinMarketCap, and at least I can calmly say I trust these numbers. Now, I'm not going to go to World Coin Index and tell you guys, you know, let's go off these numbers and let's see the volumes. No, I just like World Coin Index. This is a game to me. This is my casino game. I'm on here. I'm not trading. I'm not sitting here being, you know, Johnny Trader and making all these trades. I do a trade occasionally. Like I think I bought some Neo the other week. And bought some Bitcoin SV the other week and traded that. And then actually one of them went up and the other one went down. And then the same thing happened the following week with the same two coins. So maybe I'm moving the market. Who knows? My point is these numbers on CoinMarketCap we can go to. So River Page, to answer your question, what do I think will happen to BCH price? It's going to go up. It's inevitably going to go up. And I think now is some of the best time to buy it. Even if it doesn't go up and it crashes down to like, you know, 10, 15 bucks, whatever. It's more of an opportunity. I see this as the biggest opportunity in the face. It's also the biggest slap in the face because I have no money to buy any. So as you see that predicament occur in more people's lives, that's when the price of Bitcoin Cash will go up. I don't know if that answers your question. I hope it does. But yeah, market cap, we're way down. We're only under at 2 billion market cap. We were 6 billion a couple months, months ago. I don't know how long it's been since I made videos, but in that deja vu moment, I can say we were around 6 billion. 7 billion. I think we were in 9 billion at one point when I was making videos. I don't know. The live shows, not the other videos, but yeah, we're at 2 billion. And again, guys, a lot of this market cap still exists among these coins. It's just not being shown here. It still exists very safely. Your money's safe. Don't worry about Bitcoin Cash being $100. Your best thing you can do is buy more. And if you don't have any money to buy more, we're probably fucking up, guys. You know, there's a reason I don't have any money to buy more. I'm fucking up, guys. You know, life happens. Shit happens. Get over yourself. I'm getting over this shit. We're moving forward. Negative, you know, get out of your negative. You know, don't bring any of that shit here. Everybody in this channel, we're moving along fine. We're gonna do better and better each day, and we'll be able to buy more, hopefully. I mean, but yeah, do I want to buy Bitcoin Cash? Yeah. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to buy more Bitcoin Cash? That's my constantly going through my mind. So that's a motivator for me. You pick up more ₡ Classic? No, I haven't bought an ₡ Classic in a while. No, I haven't bought an ₡ Classic in a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. True, life goes on, or just buy more SPCH. Guys, I'm taking my shirt off. No homo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just hot, and I'm taking my shirt off. Yeah, life goes on, man. You can't sit around and whine about not having more Bitcoin Cash. Like, either get off your lazy ass and go do something to make more, or you know, live in guilt. If that makes you guilty. If you don't care about it, I mean, you're in a good situation too. You don't care about it, whatever. Whatever, guys. Yeah, I want to check out your coin, Korean Boy J. Because it's gonna do the same thing. Yeah, Stellar Lumens, guys, same thing. I mean, this is against ETH right now. Massive. The more... Alright. Let me explain a very weird scenario for crypto. The more suppression we get on Bitcoin Cash in terms of a downtrend against stuff like ETH and BTC, for the coin, specifically Bitcoin Cash, the mineable coin, different attributes about it, the more of a downward wedge we see on that, the better. It has to be against the core. You know, right now, ETH, could be other coins that pump drastically, that have their own blockchains, that have trading pairs against Bitcoin Cash. But my point is some of these coins are going to start taking off against ETH. Stellar Lumens, Korean Boy J, if you're still holding, rest assured, brother, you're gonna make a lot of money on these coins. If you're looking at dollars, you're thinking of it like dollars, or in this function, we're talking about ETH, you know, not dollars, but you can switch it around. We can look at core, switch the function to core, same thing. I mean, you know, what the fuck? Totally different. Boom, there it is. You know, these coins move. You know, if you want to get real technical here, like Stellar Lumens, like a lot of stuff in summer of 2017, you know, good luck with that. Like, good luck with that. Like, you're not going to be able to walk away. You're going to be trapped in the trade right here. There's just no, you're either a winner or you're a loser. If you want to be a fucking loser, maybe crypto's not for you. Wait, what? If you want to be a winner, crypto might be for you. If you want to be a loser, crypto might not be. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you want to execute the most perfect thing with crypto. Buy as much as you fucking can. Okay, buy as much as you can. Stop sitting around thinking about it, thinking you have a good idea. You know, nobody here has good ideas other than buying more crypto. And I'm being humorous, guys. I'm just being funny. We all have good ideas, but my point is like, do everything you fucking can to buy more crypto. That's all I got to say. Jason, keep up the good work, mate. Yeah, Jason, these prices call for bigger gains. Yeah, I'm with Jason on that. I mean, we're looking at a major shift in the way crypto is moving. I mean, we're seeing breakouts on core. We're seeing breakouts on ETH. You know, and you're not going to hear about this kind of stuff on the news, guys. I'm telling you, you're not even going to be able to search for the kind of comparisons I'm doing on this channel. Not that these channels are tell the future or guide you into some kind of good trade. I'm just trying to convey to everybody watching this channel some concepts that I think might be true to crypto. They seem to be true to me, and maybe I'm just sucked into the lie about it, or the smoke and mirrors aspect about it. Maybe I will never come out of that. But to me, there looks like some trends, and I mean, like I said, you know, different trend here than this has been right here. So I mean, if we get a reverse in some of these coins against ETH, we're looking at big gains on all those coins. I'm talking big mama gains with big old butt cheeks gains, shaking in your face, clapping her butt cheeks, because these fucking gains are going to be so outrageous, you're going to be shitting your pants. You're not going to think it's a reality, and you'll probably end up getting caught in this other cycle where it goes back down too. I will too. I will be right there caught with you. So rest assured, you know, these coins are going to hit new highs, guys. Lumens, you know, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dash, Monero, Zcash, Neo. It's going to happen, guys. I mean, Neo, I could pull Neo up, and I could guarantee you, without even looking at it, it's been going up on ETH, because ETH's been falling, guys. We're seeing some recovery periods for 6 months. I mean, this is huge, guys. Recovery periods for 6 months on, you know, gains and all that on ETH. So if you look at these are gains, guys. We're talking about. I mean, we're not talking about little chicken shit gains here. These are on 6-month graphs on ETH. Rest assured, if you're in some of these smaller projects like Neo, Zcash, Dash, Lumens, Korean Boy J, if you still got your Lumens, you know, like we just saw, you're gaining on ETH right now. You want to buy some Ethereum? Go ahead. You're up. You're gonna be even more up. I mean, if you start looking at BSV, we looked at it earlier. Me and Bitcoin Jason were the only ones in the chat, guys. Nobody was here. You know, it's kind of a correlation between different stuff and all that. So, you know, take your own pick here. But I mean, if you look at Bitcoin SV, here we go. Same shit. Literally we're literally almost at a 3x gain. Like this weekend, we could be at a 3x gain already on Bitcoin SV. 3x, guys. You know, go figure. You know, I might be sitting here going, you know, I was wrong again. This might just be another big downward dip for Bitcoin SV in terms of core. But I mean, who cares? I don't even care at this point, honestly. The only thing I care about is a successful crypto experience. That's all I want. I don't want to sit here and say, I gotta have $1 billion or $1 million. No, I don't even want $1 million. I know at the end of the day, and when I say end of the day, I don't mean literally at the end of the fucking day tomorrow. Long term, we're gonna get major spikes on ETH, and that's not bad for ETH. I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh, we gained on ETH. Yeah. We came up on ETH. We knocked ETH down. You know, like a boxing match or whatever. No, like these are protecting our gains, guys. If we're in good projects, diverse projects, you know, if you want to just be on Bitcoin Cash, like you're still safe. There's no liability there. Trust me. I'm not gonna say, hey, you're just in Bitcoin Cash, you're screwed. No, I'm not gonna go tell you to go in all on Terra or Solana or some of these other ones. But Bitcoin Cash, that's where you want to put your money. I support that, guys. I support anybody who puts their money anywhere, just for the record. If anybody wants to come in here and say, hey man, you're just fucking stupid, or you're wrong, or whatever, let's talk. That's why I'm here. I'm here to talk. But I think some of these projects, guys, like Bitcoin SV, the ones that I just said, they could go majorly up against ETH, and that's good for both ETH and us, guys. Whatever project you have, whatever coin you have. Because the reason of that is that means the crypto space is just growing. It's just growing. You know, there's different stuff to protect our gains. That might be losing in one sector for a while and gaining in another, and then in hopes that things work out. You don't care about lumens anymore? I'm not into lumens no more. What'd you do with your lumens, bro? Did you sell them for Bitcoin Cash, or what'd you do with them? Did you lose them? Because a lot of times we get sour on projects when we lose them too. So I don't know if you're sour or not. Physical land, like your house and warehouse type. Bitcoin Jason, no, I'm not talking about like your house or warehouse type. BCH is my property, and working through to have lenders use BCH collateral so you can borrow against without selling. Borrow against without selling. I don't know how that would work, but there's weird stuff like that does work. So Okay, BCH reached 1,800 Australian dollars in Australia. Must be on some kind of Australian exchange. Is it that today? It seems kind of high. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what the exchange rate is for Australian dollars. I thought it was like, yeah. Look at that backwards. Oops. Alright. Bitcoin Cash one. AUD, boy. 169. 1,800 US dollar. I don't know if I misread that. Maybe you meant 180. I don't know. It doesn't matter because the prices we're looking at now, guys, are only temporary. It could move lower. I'm not gonna sit here and say we can't go to 15 bucks. Nothing surprises me. Nothing will surprise me at this point. So drop us down to 15 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. I don't think I could be any more annoyed than I am now about the prices. The reason the prices are so fucked right now is because everything's fucked right now. It's not crypto's fault. You know, it's not just us sitting here going, oh, we made a mistake, guys. Crypto sucks. It's like a lot of shit sucks right now, and unfortunately, crypto's kind of taking the brunt of some of that hit. But we'll bounce back, guys. I'm pretty confident about it. I think we'll bounce back and we'll be stronger than ever. Bitcoin Cash, I think we'll come in with some new prices that we've never seen. Maybe some of ₚ𝕗𝕗 predictions, maybe in the near term, maybe 100K per Bitcoin Cash. I mean, dude, honestly, guys, my scope on how Bitcoin Cash could scale and how big it could get are limitless. I have no doubt about the machine on how it can run. All right, let's just be very clear on that. There is no top for me for Bitcoin Cash. I don't see 100 grand as a top. I don't see 20 grand. I see rally points where I might guesstimate what'll happen. My current one's been 20K. I don't know if I'm not sure if I'll be right on that. But I don't think the cycle's over. Like everybody's saying, like we're in a bear market. Like I don't really know what everybody's talking about. Like Bitcoin, BTC Core and ETH are still way up. And I mean, I know they monitor that stuff by certain data points and how many downtrend days there are and stuff like that over periods of time. But at the same time, guys, I mean, if you zoom out and look at it, like crypto's not in a bear market at all. It's just in a little downward trend just recently, really. There were some coins that were way up, remember? Like recently, there were just some like normal coins that were way up. Like Monero was doing incredibly well once again. Litecoin moved up. I mean, there's been some good recovery on some coins right now. I mean, you could have gained almost 40% on BSV in the last couple days. You could have gained, look at SHIB. It went 40% up in a day. So there's probably little or no volume on most of these coins, I would assume. I don't think BTC is going below 20K. Like honestly, Korean Boy J, I don't really care if it does. And even if it takes Bitcoin Cash down with it to, like I said, 40, 15 bucks, something crazy. I don't see that as a loss. I really don't. It's only a loss if you see it like that and you live it like that. If you don't live it and see it like that, it's not a loss. If Bitcoin Cash has to go to $15 for the world to wake up, I'm willing to let it go there. If it's willing to go, like honestly though, if we drop into levels that are just stupid, that don't make absolutely any sense, and I mean like under $5 type stuff, or really under 10 bucks, honestly. I would say if we go under like $10 or anything like that, there's no point jumping ship obviously at that point, but I would say with absolute certainty, like crypto is going through probably one of the worst runs ever. But I don't think we're going there, guys. I'm not sitting here saying Bitcoin Cash is going to go to 10 bucks. I'm just saying like anything can happen. I'd love to see Bitcoin Cash go to 20 grand and be an overnight millionaire, but things don't always happen because you just want them to happen. They happen because you put the time and invest in it, and you carefully articulate the way you build your holdings, and that's probably it, guys. I mean, that's all I really got on the subject. I think that crypto is going to go through these parabolic cycles where they literally are insanely where you can't like, you can't lose or win your money. Like you either are staying here and you're with us, or you're on the fence, you're over on the bleachers watching us, because you can't be in both. And I'm not saying you have to have all your money in crypto. You want to have other assets, real estate, you know, gold, if you want to hold physical stuff. Some people like the assurance of that. You know, whatever you deem as an asset, it's fine. I'm not going to sit here and judge anybody for what they think is a good you know, asset to hold. It would make me kind of a dirtbag. So yeah, overnight millionaire is very possible in terms of dollars. In terms of dollars, yeah, for sure. For me at least, guys. I mean, I really love Bitcoin Cash. I plan on buying it for quite a while, so you know, if I'm buying it my whole life, then yeah, I'll probably be a millionaire. So or overnight millionaire, as Jay's saying. But at the end of the day, you know, $1 million is nothing, bro. Honestly, my dumb ass could go through $1 million in probably 2 to 3 months, realistically. I mean, realistically. Buy a house, buy a car. Oh fuck, I gotta go back to work. You know what I mean? It's like a millionaire is not gonna. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't cash out my entire crypto holdings for $1 million. I'll tell you that right now. Give you an idea where my head's at. I wouldn't consider. I'm not even gonna consider it. I might take a risk reward type thing, like if you gave me 500 grand, if I would, you know, do it for a certain amount of days or a certain amount of months. But past months, no way. There's absolutely no way. I would never do it. Bitcoin Jason, boy gay. Bitcoin Jason, you are, I am, we are Satoshi. Yeah. I don't know if I have as big a bags as Satoshi though. I'll say that. I don't know if I have the bags. I don't know if I'm deemed worthy enough to be called Satoshi, but I appreciate the effort, Bitcoin Jason. But I'm a small fish. But yeah, it's kind of, I guess he's saying, you know, to be part of crypto, you gotta be in the game. You can't be sitting on the bleachers and wondering if Bitcoin Cash is a good investment. Either you're here with us with Bitcoin Cash, or get the fuck out of our way. You know, not in any kind of aggressive or you know, predatory type manner, but you know, we're here. This is it, guys. There's basic stuff that you need to understand about crypto. Bitcoin Cash has numerous things that I like. There's a community built around that. Yeah, $1 million is nothing in California with this crazy inflation. Yeah, bro. Like I could spend $1 million. Like, I mean, seriously. Like it wouldn't be hard. You wouldn't really get a lot in Cali. You wouldn't get a lot where me and you live for $1 million. And that says a lot. Like I would have to go back to work by the time I bought a house. So just to get a decent house here is like $1 million. Ridiculous. And it's a really good point. That's because your dollars are worth so much less. That's why. Nothing better about the house. There's nothing different about the house. There's nothing about, you know. These aren't my words, guys. These are words from wise men. River Page, why 147? Bitcoin Jason says get 147. I missed some stuff here, guys. Sorry. Japanese old man released Satoshi on Google, or is it just some random dude? There's no telling who's Satoshi at this point. Like it could literally be a bunch of people in a back room. It could be like fucking Roger Ver and Craig Wright and Jihan and CZ from Binance. It's basically Bitcoin. If you want to think about who really Bitcoin is, it's maybe not any certain person. It's probably everybody who was in the beginning, right? So people that have been around it, you know, like Ross Ulbricht, people that were in BTC Core at the foundation moments of it, or at the founding moments of it, that hold, you know, lost coins or created the initial ecosystem. Bitcoin Jason, Satoshi mindset. Yeah, it's it kind of is, guys. It's Satoshi, yeah. Satoshi Nakamoto, guys. That's our guy. Yeah, man. It's hard, guys. You gotta just plow through it. There's no easy way. So Bitcoin Cash isn't an easy way. There's no easy route. You gotta put in the work. You gotta do what you gotta do. Bitcoin Cash is simply just money, guys, but it does happen to be an asset that's going to appreciate probably faster than any other asset over the next 10 years, in my opinion. You know, there's going to be other crypto coins that do the same thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that Monero is not going to. If you want to look at the best gaining coin, if you want me to tell you the best gaining coin, I think in the entire market, probably in the next. Say 5 years. The best coin in 5 years could be a variety of different coins in terms of gains. All right, let's just think of it as not 5 years. Let's just say when everybody agrees that the cycle might be over for the given moment. Those cycles might become more frequent in between the cycles, or you know, the cycles could be, you know, they could always change. They don't have to necessarily grow the same way, or you know, have the same parabolic gains, or maybe they could have more. But if we look at that, you know, the best coin, I think, you know, I think it could be a variety of different ones. I definitely think Bitcoin Cash has the qualities to be one of the best coins. And I was sitting there thinking about it. So like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. Sorry guys, I think it does. I think it has all the qualities. You know, the massive block sizes of, you know, absolute garbage that they're throwing on that blockchain, but it's still scalable. I think Dash could take off. Zcash, Monero, Neo. You know, Neo. If you look at Neo, guys, Ant shares. If you look at Neo, it might have similar all-time gains as Doge. If you go back and you look at it from Ant shares, like from the very starting point, I think it was 2014. I mean, there's projects out there that have outdone Core, outdone ETH, outdone, you know, maybe potentially outdone Doge. Dogecoin is, I mean, fuck, man. Doge has performed. Call it Doge, Doge, whatever you want to call it. That coin is literally, you know, I've showed you guys my $2 million loss on it. You don't want to take my word for any trading advice. You can take that to the bank, because I've shown everybody on this channel my $2 million Doge loss. And I'm not saying that to brag. You will lose if you try to go against the system, against crypto. Crypto is a flawless system. It's perfectly good the way it's at. Nothing needs to be changed, just upgraded. And that's what Bitcoin Cash and other projects are doing. You should add different crypto to your title. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do like crypto live show or something. Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about that, Jay. Thanks. Muppets. This helped me understand Muppet mentality. Muppet. I see you got a mask on your face. I don't know. I guess people were. I guess you're saying people follow crowds. I'm not sure. Guys, Chad is naked tonight because he sold his T-shirt for BCH. Yeah, I sold everything, guys. I am naked. There's nothing in this house either. I sold everything. I sold my couch for like $5. My dog's gone. I sold him for $5. Sold pretty much everything in my house for $5. No, I'm just kidding. No, guys, I'm kind of a little bummed out. My work and shit's been kind of just fantastically good recently, and just at the last minute, people like to go and change their fucking minds about stuff. So it's really annoying when you literally know. You really, honestly, it's not that you think you know. You fucking know what somebody said. You know what they said with absolute certainty. You confirmed it multiple times with them, and then they go and change their fucking mind about it, and they call you a liar about it. do what you say you're gonna fucking do. That's all you have to do. Just do what you say you're gonna fucking do. If you say you're gonna do something, just fucking do it. It's that simple. It's not hard to do. And if there is some reason you don't do it, come to the person with a sincere reason, or and sincere can be as openly as I'm a fucking idiot and I can't make the rational choice about how to handle this situation. I'm sorry. Would be more respectable than calling somebody a liar about it when you know in your fucking head what they said. So, I'm dealing with shit like that. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's just business. I mean, this kind of shit happens all the time in real estate. But when people, don't, and this is just one deal, guy. I got multiple deals right now. And it's all the same shit. A bunch of people saying they're going to do something and they don't fucking do it. So I try to do what I say I'm going to do. And at least I try to tell the other party, like, hey, I fucked up. But don't try to lie to somebody and say, hey, that's not what I said, or hey, that's not what I did, or that's not what we agreed to. We agreed to it. You agreed to it. Don't fucking change it. If you want to call me a liar about it and say, hey, whatever, I know what you fucking said. That's it. So, a little bit of a tangent, but I was saying, let your yes be a yes and no be a no. Yeah, it's very simple. Yeah, it's extreme. Hopefully property prices come down in Australia after interest rate hikes. There's a lot of money, guys, so prices might just kind of go sideways for a while, but maybe not. Hopefully they'll go down, but yeah, it's going to go back to 20%, 18% interest rates on a house. It's going to be probably fucking insane, honestly. People are going to be paying like 18, 19% for a home. It seems irrational at this point. You ask people that, and they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's not going to happen. It happened in the 80s. Happened in the early 80s, so it's gonna happen again. Oh, I'll be back. Yeah. Ooh-wee. I'm not sure about property or not. I'm on crypto property. All we can do is keep pushing BCH adoption of this utility when people start. Yeah, utility is one way we can talks with indigenous elders about living on their sovereign land and using BCH as currency. Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's going to become so hard and rogue that we have to, and Bitcoin Jason's out promoting all variety of different type people that want to use crypto. But I think, honestly, crypto adoption inevitably, it's just my opinion, I think crypto adoption inevitably is going to go mainstream because of the simple fact that it's so easy to use, and literally it doesn't take much to set somebody up with it. And at the end of the day, if you have all those necessary things that make something a great product and tool to use, you know, I think it's probably pretty likely, you know, to take off and be a good point of sale, or, you know, merchant, or anything that wants to use crypto. It'll be very easy to onboard. And like, if you look at the way we onboard people now to how we were onboarding them a couple years ago, drastically evolved, not just in Bitcoin Cash, but in crypto overall. But you know, I think Bitcoin Cash has like all the attributes to be like a real merchant adopted thing, and that's a serious thing. That kind of sets the Bitcoin Cash. You know, I sit here, guys, and I'm the first one to tell you, I have other coins. What's up? Like, I got Zcash, I got Monero, I got Bitcoin SV, I got NIM, I got Neo, I got Dash. I mean, fuck, I have tons of coins. I'm not gonna lie. Variety of different coins, but like, there's a reason my videos are Bitcoin Cash. Because who am I gonna talk to? There's nobody on the online. I can't go to BitBoy Crypto or, you know, some of these other mainstream crypto people and actually hear what I want about crypto, because none of that stuff really makes sense. It's like going to, I feel like I'm going to an advertisement seminar or something. I mean, it's like I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, it's entertaining to watch, but there's no thought to it. I don't know. Drop it in chat, guys. Tell me how you feel about it. Merchant's not always going to get people spending BCH for their services or products. There's only 3 to 4 BCH purchases per month on average, and merchants are onboarded. Yeah, I think the dying dream of Bitcoin Cash becoming a merchant is just a dying dream now. I think in the short term, like within maybe like, I don't know, I'll say 3 to 5 years. It's a reasonable number. Things could change a lot. Crypto could be a major form of payment. Tesla's already talking about, hey guys, guess what Tesla's talking about? Twitter, Bitcoin payments on Twitter. Your boy right here, weeks ago, I was sitting there saying it. Just came on the news a week or two ago, guys. These are new talks. These aren't, I'm not saying I'm reading the future, guys. I'm just saying, wake up and take your head out of your ass. You know, wake up and get your head out of your ass, like, you know, like a human being's supposed to do. Stand up for yourself. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't let people, you know, say what you want to say. If it doesn't make them feel good, fuck them, dude. Who are they to tell you? Stuff like that. Just have a mentality like that about it. The reason is, if somebody's not going to show you respect or show you the decency, you don't have to go out of your way to show them disharm to them or anything like that. But fuck it. You know, walk away. Be the bigger person. Just walk away from them. Stuff like that. Like, people thinking that crypto is in a rut today are gonna be the same people buying crypto when it's way the fuck up here. Nobody's here buying crypto right now. Don't be fooled. There's nobody buying. Nobody's fucking buying. Only people that are buying are the people that have money. Large amounts of money. And you know what they're doing? They're buying up all the crypto. We haven't even seen crypto break a trend against the NASDAQ or S&P. Till just recently we've been seeing some volatility. Like I said, we've seen some recent volatility against a lot of cryptos on ETH. Big topic discussion tonight, guys. I mean, just as a quick review of what the fuck we've been talking about. We're not sitting here talking about, you know, Cardano being the next coolest coin or ApeCoin launching a new NFT. Who the fuck cares about that? Like, seriously. I'm seriously gonna sit here and worry about somebody launching an NFT? Seriously? Like, how old am I? Like, sitting here standing at the line, like, ready to get my my little tap on the head for doing what I think's cool. Like, NFTs have been around since CryptoKitties, or before, probably before CryptoKitties. So this whole hype thing, like, I get it, but they're trying to build out these NFTs and things before the actual platforms are in a mature state where that kind of stuff should happen. Let's crawl before we walk, guys. We're still trying to just get this shit fucking out there so everybody can see and understand how cool it is, instead of everybody creaming their pants when they, you know, see the new NFT. Oh my god, have you heard about the NFT? It's like $5 million. It's like, dude, I wouldn't give you one fucking penny for that thing. $1 US penny. I wouldn't give you a physical penny for it. Korean Boy J, it depends on the business, on the amount spent there. I'm not the only one using BCH every day. There are at least 50 people where I live. One day I'll come to Bitcoin Cash City. Yeah, guys, I mean, you don't have to use Bitcoin Cash every day if you want to be a supporter. Let's just and Bitcoin Jason's not saying that. He's just saying he uses it every day because he's developed a world where he can use it every day. It's because of his own experience and his own world he lives in that he's created for himself that he is able to do that. People in the Caribbean, they've done the same thing. You know, there's other people in South America that have done it. Nobody's really doing it here other than Ryan. I saw his channel the other week. He's doing down in like West Palm Beach, I think. He's doing onboarding. But again, you're like these merchants, they'll probably, like you said, they probably won't do that many transactions. It'll be, you know, probably very minimal to the amount of traffic coming through. There might be virtually none, but for every transaction that doesn't happen on the Bitcoin Cash network will happen at a later point. That amount, whatever that amount was, it's coming to Bitcoin Cash, guys. I'm telling you. I don't need to preach it to you guys. Just, you know, think about it. Do your own research about it. Look at the community behind it. Look at the kind of user interface it has. It's got the qualities. Bitcoin, Jason says he recommends everyone spend some and save some. So yeah, that's what you do with money, kind of, is what he's saying. He's use it as money, save it, spend it. It's a win-win. You know, if you want to hold fiat, there'll be a point in your time. This is how I view fiat currencies. It's not a matter of if you hold both. If you want to hold both, I understand why. It makes sense if you live here. Not a lot of places around here accept Bitcoin Cash. There's different ways and things that you can do to use it, but usually it becomes more expensive to use than just dollars. By the time you get the dollars, it's just, you know, I don't want to go to various sites and, you know, buy Amazon stuff through it. There's different ways you can do to use it, okay? I want to be clear on that. If I wanted to use my Bitcoin Cash for every single fucking transaction I did, I could. I do not do that because the user adoption here is non-existent. There are places that accept Bitcoin Cash, and like I said, I could use it if I really wanted to, but the user experience isn't here. We don't have it here in Southern California or in the United States pretty much at all. But here's the thing that I want to be, that's all the negative crap, right? That's like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit. It's not why I'm on this channel, but it's a very small part of that. So you compact that together and then you look at it like this. People don't know about it yet. People don't know about it yet. Do you think these people you talk to on a day-to-day basis, you might think in your head, oh yeah, I talked to some guys the other day about Bitcoin Cash. Let them know about it. I sent them some. Or I talked to this older guy about Bitcoin Cash. Or I talked about this guy who didn't know anything about crypto, about Bitcoin Cash, because he had other cryptos. He didn't understand really the difference. It's little things you do like that are building the foundation for what Bitcoin Cash will be. It doesn't matter how many people are using the point of sale merchant in South Florida. It's the fact that Ryan is installing it, facilitating it. It doesn't have to happen right this second. What we're doing is we're building this thing out. There'll be boom and bust cycles to it. There's going to be a huge learning curve that people are going to have to grasp for them to understand the way this stuff works. And once the government comes in and understands they can't stop it, they're going to promote it in that fashion. But it'll inevitably be what it was supposed to be, and that's fact. I don't think that crypto will fail because of lack of the way its integrity was built, or its values and protocols and stuff are built on that exist on Bitcoin Cash. That's what I'm saying. Like when you can't take something down and it finally becomes cool and known, and then it finally becomes something that's actually usable and known, and then it becomes something that's undeniably easy to use, known, and cool to use, that's known, and then it becomes acceptable everywhere without the fact of needing to say it's cool, known, and all these other cool aspects about it. People are gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this debit card? Just pay me in Bitcoin Cash. Like, it's gonna be like that. So it doesn't have to be like this huge, like just because we failed today, we failed tomorrow type thing. We succeed in these Bitcoin Cash moments. We retrace and we try to absorb it, think of our next best course of action on it, and then we have another wave of good wave with it. I've noticed things, guys. Things really do come in waves. I mean, it's a quantum physics things, I know, but I think crypto happens in the same way. Like, we have these waves of people that come in, prices go up, the system does its thing, cryptos does its thing against each other, and it just like does its thing. It's no crazy thing to figure out. It just does its thing, and it's just awesome. Chad, can you try to come up every week live, please? Yeah, I'll try, man. I can't promise anything though, bro. I've been dealing with a lot of shit, bro. So I appreciate you letting me know. It motivates me a little bit, but I can't promise anything at this point, guys. I'm literally at the verge of everybody just like, I think it's just really it's really frustrating for me to really cope with reality right now, because everybody's just being so fucking stupid. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of people in my life that are being really fucking stupid. Just all sorts of stuff. Everybody that I'm talking about would in their mind think I'm just talking about them, but I'm talking about multiple people around everything are just acting fucking stupid. Business stuff, personal stuff, people I know locally, people, family members, just all sorts of fucking people are just acting stupid as fuck. So it's a little frustrating, especially when it affects your income. But my income's fine, guys. I'm not looking at any like extreme hardship or anything like that. But when you have set in your mind based on something that you've so carefully calculated, and so easy to see the calculation and transparent about being about the transaction, people still try to take fucking advantage. They still try to take fucking advantage, and it's mind blowing to me that like you can't just fucking see reality for reality. Stop shielding your reality. Reality's reality. What I say only matters to me. That's it. Nobody else cares about it. Nobody else should have any respect about it. People try to. It's a bunch of crock of shit. It goes back to just doing what you say you're going to do. Jason said it. Yes is a yes, no is a no. If you have a belief about something, be passionate about it. Don't be afraid about it. Yeah, things will get better, Korean Boy Jay. Thank you, bro. Yeah, probably right, Jay. Thanks for the live stream. It's been awesome. Big ups to you. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I say I was going. Maybe I'm gonna get off here in a minute. Y'all probably head out of here in a minute, guys. It's already after midnight. People escape living paycheck to paycheck. How I talk on my live stream. Yeah, I'm definitely not living paycheck to paycheck. Thank God. I just recently was, guys. So I don't know. I don't know if I actually told you guys. I got fired from my job a few months ago. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. Maybe if I didn't. I got cut from my job for two reasons. The first reason was a target of attack. I was a target of attack at my work by managers. That's my reasoning why I got fired. Their reasoning, they might say something different along the lines of I didn't comply with their standard, but their standard's a crock of shit. All right, I can trust me on that. I'm not saying that makes me sidestep the standard, but don't hold everybody accountable for the standard and then pinpoint people out. That's all I'm saying. So I got fired. And I probably deserved to be fired because honestly, I was being pretty rude, and you know, you can't have people do that in a workplace because it undermines management, and then they start feeling insecure and that they don't have control, and their dicks don't get hard anymore. So yeah, I got fired from that, and it's not the first time I've been fired from a job, so wasn't really worried about it. Not first time I quit a job either, which I feel like I kind of quit anyways because I kind of inevitably fired myself once I started escalating it to an argument and kind of making a scene at work. Like everybody's like, what the fuck? And I was just like kind of telling them how it was, and got fired. So got fired from there. Don't gotta please people. You just don't care about, just think about BCH and your loved one's life will be good. Yeah. Standard of conduct, yeah. Well, standard of work, yeah, definitely no. My work ethic was absolutely perfect. I had the only issue I ever had at work was, and then that goes back to, guys, I know that I'm jumping around here saying different topics, but that goes back to stupid people, guys. Stupid people make stupid mistakes. We're all stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, we all make stupid mistakes, but at the same time, there is a definitive trend line with the type stupid I'm trying to identify in this conversation. And it's just like, it's not just something that I view because it wasn't good for me or it didn't satisfy my thing. Like, even if I took myself out of the situation and looked at it from an outside perspective, it would be very obvious to see. And it's like, it's just not seen by people, guys. You got to look at your eyes through the eyes of the observer. It's in a movie I read, but it's true. You want to look at yourself how other people would be looking at you. You don't want to lose your cool. I mean, I lost my cool, guys. I started cussing at the manager, pretty much told him to fuck off in front of everybody. You can't do that at work, guys. So I got fired. The bottom line is, I can say all day, hey, it was this and that, and these are my reasonings, but at the end of the day, I'm sitting there cussing the guy out, you're going to get fired from a job. So don't do that if you want to keep a job. But it wasn't the job for me. That's the way I look at it. I really, I was making great money, but I'm making the exact same money now. And, that whole workload is alleviated. I don't have to worry about, being in a restaurant and trying to please people. And, because I was a waiter, guys. I told you guys that. I think, waiting on tables and stuff. Bitcoin Jason says, these last few years have shown me how stupid the world has become. Yeah, we're part of it, part of that world, Jason. So that's what I'm trying to say here is we are the stupid. So we have to try to be, we can't ever think that, I can't ever in my head, my honest opinion, sit here and tell you guys that, I'm better than anybody else, or that I'm trying to sugarcoat the situation to make it seem like you're better or I'm better. We're all literally the same. We're all literally the same. We all literally have the same things that drive us, the same things that motivate us, the same things that bring us happiness. So the idea is to funnel those things the best way you can, because life is fucking short, guys. I mean, wow. I mean, look what we're doing with Bitcoin Cash with this stuff. Can you imagine in 10 years? Where will we be in 10 years? Will we be in these chats? Will we communicating with each other? Will we be, some of us be dead? Will some of us be, crypto millionaires? Is Korean Boy Jay said, where will we all be? What will we all be doing? We will all, hopefully, I kind of see it we'll all be maybe holding Bitcoin Cash and, maybe developed a way to earn more Bitcoin Cash, and maybe, just maybe, just there's a very slim chance, but it's a maybe, that we'll maybe be ambassadors of Bitcoin Cash. We can actually finally be able to wow, guys, we have our companies working for us, we're doing whatever we're doing. We got this huge, massive company that's just extremely profitable and doing great things for everybody that's either using your company for a service, or or whatever your company does, like providing a service or providing a good, or online DeFi type stuff, whatever your company's doing, or whatever you do that is like a work, right? Whatever you guys do is a work. Like, we just have all that funneled into Bitcoin Cash, guys. That's kind of where I see myself. So we look stupid. We look stupid with our Bitcoin Cash right now. Yeah, we look stupid, Bitcoin or Korean Boy J. Bitcoin James says, I will be a millionaire. Yeah, you'll be a millionaire. What I'm concerned about, Bitcoin Jason, at least where I'm at, and not necessarily, I don't know, I really don't know anything about any other place, so I can't speak of any other place. But I'm a realtor here. It's my career of choice that I actually really love doing, and I love being part of real estate, guys. And if anybody ever needs any real estate services, please let me know. I absolutely love real estate, and I can just assure you, here in California, at least where I'm at, like a millionaire, like becoming a millionaire is not even like enough here. Like, you really have to be like a multi-millionaire. I would say at least 10 million. I would say, yeah, at least 10 million, just to get a good starting point. And that wouldn't even be an ending point. Like 10 million wouldn't be enough. Like you would not, like 10 million US dollars here, like by the time you got a house, and kind of settle that, even if you didn't have a house and you just decided to live, like it depends on what kind of life you want, but for $1 million here, like you're not even living in that great of an area. You might even be struggling, and you could be a millionaire. You could literally have your house, be $1 million in equity in it. You could have other stuff, and you're literally struggling. I know millionaires here that are struggling, literally. I could literally tell you that there are millionaires here that are struggling. So, and I'm talking like legitimate millionaires. I'm not talking about businesses with huge credit lines and all this fucking fake record shit that's on the stock market with liabilities and all this crap, the way they inflate companies. I'm talking about legitimate millionaires that have at least $1 million in net assets, no negatives, that are struggling in Southern California, for sure, absolute certainty. $1 million in California is a peanut. You still gotta work every day. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. You be a million. It's like, okay, you're a millionaire. It's like, what do you talk? What do you mean? But but the thing is Jay, what you gotta realize too is you don't have to live. I mean, I get California. You can live here. You can live here. I don't know. I just don't know if I want to live in California my entire life. Like maybe there's other places. Even if I like the same climate, like I heard Baja California is fucking insanely cool. I've never been, but I've heard Cabo, St. Lucas is like absolutely freaking awesome. And it's like basically like, all the modern stuff of America where you have the, normal life. Like it's not like, a lot of people think like, and I think I used to have this idea that like going to a foreign country is like this crazy, like just this non-developed, but it's not like that. Like it's pretty much the same shit everywhere, honestly. I mean, yeah, there's poverty-stricken areas, but you can go down to LA and see that shit too. There's literally miles of people living in tents and shit. So it's just down the street. But, and these people have no help either. So it's just it's an ongoing world problem. We don't even have the Cybertruck here. I don't know when it's going to come out. My buddy has a deposit on a Cybertruck. He's got the, I don't know how much range it is. It's the max. I think it's like 500 or 600 range. It's a lot of mileage. My Tesla only has, I have a Tesla S. It's the older one. And it has a 200 mile range, but since it's older, it's lost some of its range. So it's at like 189, or it's like 192, 93, I think. But we keep it at like 180 something because we don't want to max it out when you charge it. I'll be down to live in Australia, Bitcoin Cash City, if BCH pump. Yeah, I mean, if Bitcoin Cash were to pump to like 20, 30 grand, I would probably leave Cali. Honestly, I'd probably... If Bitcoin Cash could go to 20,000 and kind of find support, I would probably go down to like the Caribbean and not live in any specific place, I would probably spend like, you know, time in South Florida, you know, go to St. Kitts, kind of go back and forth maybe to South Florida, probably come to Cali for, you know, a couple months a year, do my thing here. Probably I would still be working. I mean, I wouldn't give up work just because Bitcoin Cash went to 20K. You know, I like working just because it's just fun. So, you know, if Bitcoin Cash goes to 20K, you know, if crypto soars, I become a millionaire. It's just life, guys. I mean, it's not going to change. Like, I probably wouldn't even buy a crazy car. Like, honestly, like I used to think that, like, if I got a crazy amount of money, I'd buy a crazy sports car. But I really like my Tesla. And honestly, not having the burden of wanting to, like, oh, I gotta have the next car. Like, if I got another car, it'd probably be, you know, just something simple. You know, just like maybe that new Beamer that's electric coming out, or maybe I'd get a new Tesla. Like, the new ones are fucking sick. Like the black on black. Mine's just the normal one, guys. It's like, you know, it just looks like a normal. Doesn't look sporty at all. It's just got the round front. It's white, and it's just the basic, you know, edition. But it's still fast, but nothing like those new ones. Those new ones are just insanely. The plaids are so much faster. I think I saw ₚ do a YouTube video. He had an older one, I think 100D versus a plaid, and the 100D is the bigger one for the year that I have. Because the year I have, they had the 100D, I think the 75 or 85, I can't remember, and then they had and my year is actually not the smallest one. I have the 60, which is the 200-mile range, but they actually had a 45, and you can't really find them a lot anymore. Well, you can still find them, but I just never see them on the road, or people like take the sticker off because they're embarrassed, which who cares, you know? It's just like, it's just your mileage, but it only has, I think, like 150 miles. But in all reality, if you have a place to charge it, I mean, my girl always gives me a hard time about ours because she's like, you know, she says it's like, and I agree, it doesn't have enough mileage, but you know, even at 150, I mean, if you charge it every day, it's perfectly fine to drive around town. So, but yeah, my experience with Tesla's been great, guys. I would definitely recommend anybody thinking about buying a Tesla. You're buying a really, really phenomenal car. It's had no issues. I've had one issue with it with the struts. It was pretty expensive. It was like $7,000 to fix. But it's literally one of the only issues that goes wrong with it because there's no moving parts. It's just the engine. You know, the brakes are electric. It's just a great car. It doesn't have any that, like my BMW. It's an older Beamer, 2011. It brakes enough to know it brakes. I mean, it's expensive every time it brakes. So, Bitcoin Jason, can't wait to see you. I saw one in real life in LA, and it looks way better in person. Yeah, I don't know when that thing's coming out. It was supposed to already be out, that Cybertruck guy. So, yeah. Live on Bitcoin Cash, guys. I'm talking about non-crypto stuff. So I'll jump back into crypto here before I head out. Yeah, I don't know about wrapping a Cybertruck. That seems kind of expensive. Is that really how much it costs to wrap a car? I thought it was like you could just put it on temporarily and peel it off. I thought it was like couple $100. There's no way I'd pay $5 or $6 grand to wrap a car. No fucking way. The paint on them's are already cool enough. I mean, the paint that I have, I will say Tesla, there is something about Tesla that I think, you know, maybe it's been improved since my model. Again, mine's a 2015, so yeah, 2015. But the stereo in them sucks. At least mine does. I noticed it right when I got it. The stereo is really, really weak. It's probably weak because you know, they don't want it to use a lot of electricity, but it's pretty shitty. And then what else is bad in it? Yeah, the stereo definitely kind of sucks. And then oh yeah, the paint on the outside. It's kind of like paint you would get like on a Honda or Toyota. Like, it's nothing bad with it. It just doesn't have the appeal of a paint like BMW or Mercedes does, like where they have the real soft paint. You know, it's really shiny, it's really soft. It also scratches really easy too. That's one thing I noticed about BMW and Mercedes. They do scratch extremely easy, but the Tesla paint's just not that great. Even when you wax it, I've waxed mine, and it doesn't have the same shine as like my older Beamer. And it doesn't ride. My Beamer actually rides better. I actually have to replace the struts on that too. But just from my experience of driving it, the Tesla doesn't handle as good as the BMW. Great idea. Definitely try. Oh, you're talking about wrapping it with. I'm driving the Cybertruck is because people want to see the Cyber. Oh yeah, you're gonna wrap it with Bitcoin Cash. That'd be dope. Yeah. Have you had one already? Whoa, is it in your YouTube channel? I have my yeah. So I have like 1 or 2 videos with my Tesla. Yeah, it's just there's nothing fancy with it. It's just like a base model. Tesla S 2015. But I have one video where I'm driving in it, where I have like license plate Bitcoin Cash on license plates. So that video I'm driving it, and then there's one video, the Bitcoin Cash bloopers. It's the white Tesla you see in the background. That's mine. But yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's just like I think I actually got it for like 46 or 47,000 a couple years ago. So the price actually on them went up a lot. So for like the used ones, like I've seen them online for the same price basically that there's a little bit like 5-6 grand, but I've also had my car for like it's almost paid off. So yeah, cost way more to repair Tesla collision damage. Yeah, honestly, also I got some. So there's a pretty decently sized dent. It's about like that big on the front quarter panel. Somebody I think hit it with a bike. Me and my girl noticed when we left. We came out from dinner that it was like right when we got it too. Literally, it was like not even 2-3 months after we got it. We were just walking out of a restaurant, noticed it immediately. It was like, what the fuck? And apparently those do indeed cost quite a bit of money to fix. Yeah, we had to send it to a special place. We never fixed it actually. I got an estimate. I was just like, oh fuck it, it's not that bad. It's in order. People will just notice they are paying attention. It's on order. Yeah. Guys, I'm starting to fade. I'm probably gonna head out of here and relax for the evening. It's almost 1 a.m. here. So I'll probably head out of here. Yeah, I'm glad I came on tonight, guys. It's good hearing and talking to everybody. Bitcoin Jason, Korean Boy Jay, some of the newer people in the chat. If I didn't say your name, but just like glad that you showed up, and it's little steps like this, guys, that I think really matter a lot. A lot of Bitcoin Cash videos recently, like just in general, Jeremy throwing it down, like making some videos. I did a podcast with Jeremy, Bitcoin Cash podcast, like 2 videos ago, I think. He's on there with me in the video. So yeah, like he's making a lot of videos. Roger Veer did a Twitter a Twitter chat where like I think listen to that. I think you were on there, Bitcoin Jason, or on one of them or something. I saw Bitcoin Jason somewhere on another chat. So like a lot of videos about Bitcoin Cash recently. So just in general, it's good. I'd like to see more out of that from everybody, including myself. I'll try to get on here, at least open up the chat and have a discussion. It's just, I kind of hit a roadblock a couple months ago, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably hit many more. So I could disappear and not make videos for a couple weeks, but I'll try to at least jump back on here and let you guys know everything's good, because if I'm not on here, it's likely because things are going so good and so smooth that I don't need to come here and preach Bitcoin Cash. I mean, I know the prices have been down recently. That's kind of a little bit of the reason I wanted to come on, just because the prices were down, and I'm like, fuck, I know everybody's kind of like, bummed out on these prices, even though I know it's not a big deal. I know there are people that are concerned about it, so it doesn't concern me, but it concerns me that people are concerned. So that's a reason I'm coming on here. In the people making more videos, I don't feel like I'm doing my part as much, so another reason for coming on here. Yeah, that's where I saw you, Bitcoin Jason. I heard you on I watched part of that Twitter thing they have, and I'd love to come on there too, guys. You know, Twitter banned me a few years ago, and I'm not going to go through the steps or process of giving them another email address. Like, they can go fuck themselves. You know, they have their policies or whatever. Whatever. We'll see. Maybe Elon Musk will let me back on Twitter. 8 BCH on Monday. Yeah, good job, man. I bought a couple BC. Yeah, I did buy some Bitcoin Cash. It's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, I think I bought like 4 or 5 Bitcoin Cash. Close to 5. But yeah, guys. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been making videos. Bitcoin Jason, you know, he's saying he's on there, so you know, keep that kind of stuff on. You know, and Twitter's kind of a fuck you to me, honestly. Like, how you gonna ban somebody from your platform? Seriously? Like, what is this, third grade? Like, unless you're like threatening to kill somebody, or you know, just being absolutely vulgar or whatnot. But if you're just simply stating how you feel, and you know, you're not like consistently going back to attack somebody, that's not really fair, in my opinion. Like, that's the stupid thing about these companies like Twitter and Facebook and all this kind of shit. Like, there's no, like, people know the people that don't know they're being censored are stupid. Seriously. They don't understand what's going on with social media. They're literally, and I don't want to sound like, oh, they're stupid and I'm super smart. I'm stupid too, because I got banned from it. So you're talking to the ultimate stupid, literally. Like, if they're stupid, I'm even stupider. It's not being negative. It's just like, we're stupid enough to allow these companies and they're essentially marketing companies now. I feel like Facebook's basically just a marketing company, marketing my friends to me that I want to see, marketing a bunch of different ads. I mean, don't these things seem to be evolving into like marketing type things, marketing platforms? There's no innovation. It's a bunch of horse shit. I think crypto is really one of our last attempts to really innovate on a mass scale. If not, it's going to be this really regulatory, slow-moving legacy crap. It's like Ford and Chevy, guys. Ford and Chevy cars in America. Are they a good car? Are they a good car company? Or are they a good marketing company? I would say they're a good marketing company. I wouldn't say they're a good car company. I used to work at a car lot. We had different type cars that worked there. Go figure, it's a used car lot. I worked there. I saw a lot of cars. I saw a lot of issues. One thing I noticed about Ford and Chevy cars and General Motors, they all fucking broke. All the dumbest type repairs ever. Break. It was always one of those cars. Now, they might have like 1 or 2 car lines that's really good, like a certain year model they made a truck or whatnot. But my thing is you have all these crappy coin companies too. A lot of these are crap, guys. So yeah, Ford car is pretty garbage. Yeah, they're crap. I mean, like, I respect, you know, I respect car companies in every sense. Like, they're the ones making the cars. I'm not doing it, so you know, more power to them. But at the end of the day, a crappy car is a crappy car. I don't really care what anybody says. You can say that Fords are the greatest cars in the world. You know, General Motors makes the greatest car, but I think if you're saying that, you're buying more into the marketing scheme, and you're not really looking at it from perspective on repair costs, just real things that make reality, and you just haven't explored those kind of things. So that kind of similar mindset kind of comes over to crypto. It comes over to other stuff, other market sectors. I had a Ford XR6. I think that's a sports car. I'm not sure. Ford XR6. I'm curious. Again, guys, if you have a Ford, I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything like that. I've actually, there were great Fords that I've driven. I've one of the favorite Fords that I had. I don't know if they have these in America. This looks like the Cobalt, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this looks like a similar car they made here. I think they just called it something different. Ford Falcon, Australia. Yeah, this looks like a Cobalt or something that they made here, like a sports version. But yeah, Ford. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm not dissing anybody who owns a Ford. I'm just saying that it's more of a marketing company. It's just my opinion. Absolutely love driving the Ford Cobra, like a 96 Ford Cobra. That was one that we had at our car lot that I literally wish I still had. It was fucking awesome. Ford Cobra. It was this body style right here, guys. It was so dope. It's like a 96 or 97. It was red. Yeah, it was like this. This is literally what it looked like. So fucking dope. These might have even been the rims. It looks like the same rims. Actually, I don't remember what kind of rims it had, but it literally looked just like this, guys. Dope as fuck. Extreme power. Like when I first drove it, it was raining a little bit. And the back tires, it did like a back 180 when I was driving it. But I would still love to own one of these. But yeah, my point is, guys, I would just say Ford, in my opinion, is a crap company overall, just because of most of their cars are, in my opinion, crap. But there are some, you know, that they built really well. The Ford Focus was a really good car that seemed like I still see those on the road, but I just noticed these cars break a lot. American cars in general just seem to break a lot. But yeah, I sure would like to own one of these Ford cars. At the same time, if I could find like a perfect condition Cobra. Thing is out here the gas is kind of fucking expensive for these things. Like, ooh, this thing would probably be like $100 to fill up and probably only last me less than a week. But they're sick nonetheless. They're definitely badass cars. The new Cobras I don't really think are even cool though. Like they don't even look anything cool as like these. These are way cooler. They used to have this metallic color that was really sick on these things. I don't know if anybody remembers them, but it was like this. It was this right here, but it was more metallic. Like you could see like 5 or 6 different colors. This is a photo, but in person you could see like the color would change on it. It was really sick. I like the BMW 330e. Yeah, the 330 electric's cool. The fully electric Beamers coming out are sick as fuck, bro. So dope. Oh, you're right. Depends on the year. Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, most of Fords suck. Yeah. But yeah, it depends on what kind of model you get and stuff like that. Like I said, some Fords are built really well. Like, I mean, come on, tell me you can't. Nobody can sit here and tell me they wouldn't want to own this 1996 Ford Cobra. That's just in immaculate condition. I mean, the hard part is finding one that's in really good condition, because these are, you know, they do have them, but they're not. You're not going to find one in just total mint condition. It's going to look something like this, you know, just kind of normal wear and tear. Because I noticed once you start driving Fords and stuff, their components, like their front bumpers and stuff, they tend to kind of loosen up and kind of change shape. Like the headlights will kind of start sliding over a little bit, or stuff will start not lining up, I'll say. But if you get one that's in like super mint condition, you know, it's just that's had like, or even or that's been modified. Like if you get one that, like this one right here, looks like it's been like lowered maybe like a half an inch. So if you put like custom lowering kits on it and you build out the integrity of the car, you can make it, you know, like this. But if you just have one that's stock like this, like it's gonna look kind of ragged out. Just because these have a lot of power. I mean, they're shaking really, really hard. You know, with those big ass engines, and these plastic components just kind of wear and tear and start popping out and kind of looking degraded. But yeah, something like this, nonetheless, sick as fuck. One of my favorite American cars, and I was actually thinking about buying one recently. And I know I'm not talking about crypto, guys, but Gab pulled out of smart usage. I'm gonna read some of these texts in a minute. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite cars. It's an American car. It's one of my favorite cars. I don't know if I'd buy one though now because of just the gas. It just seems like kind of silly to buy a big gas guzzler to just pollute the environment. And you know, regardless of the environment, it's expensive. There's tons of negatives against it. Plus, I don't want to just pollute, but your boy might have to have one of these if Bitcoin Cash goes to just crazy amounts, because you got to indulge sometimes. So this is one of my favorite cars, guys. It's a Dodge Viper, and I don't want to say that there's one version that I like. Like I like the 2001. This says 2021, but this is actually the model's like a 2001, 2002, maybe 2006. They kind of looked similar in that year, but I like these models a lot. Not this one, but I like the newer ones too. I don't really like the 04s, 05, 06, but like these are sick, dude. These are like one of my favorite cars. It's a V10. It's a big ass old V10 in those. So, you know, this right here, like a mint condition T-top Viper. Your boy might have to get one of these maybe within the next year or two, like something like this. But yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite cars. Just compared to any car, like there's just no car that I think has this kind of look to it. It's just a really cool looking car. I'm a fan of the Viper. Yeah, it's just so sick. And if you hear them, they're just you know, I'm not big on loud. I really don't like that's one thing I really like about Tesla is you're driving an electric car. It's like so nice to just be quiet and, you know, be in your zone while you're driving, focusing on the road, listening to music, you know, just moving along. But there's something that comes with this car that makes me like the sound of it. Like, I don't like the sound of exhaust pipes. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna be the guy that's sitting there, listen to my car, boom, 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 boom. But in this car, it changes all that. I want to do that in this car. It's freaking awesome. You know, even the 94s, this is equally cool. I mean, this is the older one. This is pretty old, guys. This is a 2004. But tell me that's not sick. I mean, take that on. That would be my daily rider. You know, it'd probably break all the time and it'd be terrible for me if I ever wanted to collect it or resell it. But I'd like one like this, black. There it is, right there. That's pretty much what I want right here. This is actually, yeah, this might have been the one I was looking at. Offered at $39,000. What? Yeah, this didn't sell recently. It couldn't have. Yeah, there's no way. I was looking at these the other week, and these were like selling for like double this. Not double it, but like 67, 65. Źrău BCH, but not on the ℚ𝕠𝕚ⴥ one. All right, you guys are obviously talking about Gabriel, so let me get some water. I'll be back. Oh. Oy. Oh yeah, guys, just soak that up. I mean, seriously, look at this. Boom. Boom. Look at that back tail end. Look at that. Oh. Just absolute everything I love in a car. I would take the spoiler off, honestly, guys. I don't know if you can take it off in this model. It looks okay, but I would take it off if I could. I'll be right back, guys. Oh. Live on Bitcoin Cash, baby boy. What's good? Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I didn't see you down there. You good? I didn't see you down there. You good? Just ran over my dog with the computer chair. My bad, bud. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Oh, I'm gonna check up on this chat, guys. We're live on Bitcoin Cash. Guys, I don't think I have any lungs anymore. I think my lungs are pretty much gone. So if I die suddenly, it looks like I died because I couldn't breathe. It's probably true. Pretty much smoked my lungs completely gone. I probably don't have 30% of my lung at least. Dino Ponds, I just saw you come in here. What's good, brother? But yeah, guys, I'm sorry for all the hacking. Like I said, I don't have all my lungs right now. Probably have like 30% or more of my lungs probably is probably not even functional due to smoking, guys. It's a real thing. Go figure. All right, let me see what's going on here. Shit, man, I got a lot of chats here, guys. I don't know if I should read all these. Should I? You guys like to talk, don't you? It's just sitting 1K, almost 10K from now. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is a 10x gain right in front of everybody's face, so yeah. Yep. What are you gonna buy it with? Do you have money? Do you have cash? Fiat? You have other coin? Because yeah, 10x gain is definitely in sight for most of the world right now, but nobody will probably do anything. Nobody will probably even act on it. Jason getting that upgrade. I don't know what upgrade cost average, guys. Yep, he's been saying that since he's been in the chat. Buy when you can. That's what I do. I just buy when I can, and if I don't have money to buy, if I have to spend some, it's not the end of the world. Korean Boy J, have a good time model. I don't need to upgrade. Bitcoin Jason, I guess Jason, you have a Tesla or you have an electric car? I don't know what's going on here. It's a joke, Jason. Okay, you guys are joking around. Okay, I'm sure your wife, especially when she's allowing you to live off PCH. Well, Korean Boy J, I know you're kind of young, but you seem to know, you know the show. You know the woman runs the show. So you're a wise man, my good man, to be so young. I'm sure your wife has special. She's allowing you to live off ECH, yeah? Jason, Bitcoin Jason wouldn't be doing it unless his wife let him. I mean, I don't know. That's how girls, a lot of females are. I don't know if we have any females in the chat, but enlighten us males. You guys like to control stuff. Hey, Jason, can I ask what Noel is working on for BCH? It's something that will help adoption. Yeah, Noel, man. I don't know who Noel is, but Noel. There was a Noel guy that worked at my work, where I just worked, and he was a freaking douchebag. Sorry, you're a douche. Noel. Yep, Noel is a douchebag. He was one of my managers, and he was a definite D-bag. And he didn't like me, and that's why he's a D-bag, because he literally had hate for me for no fucking reason right when I started. So, Noel, fuck you, bro. If you're watching this, if you ever look me up and you Google my name and you find this video, go fuck yourself. Chatty should sell his husky for great reason. Nah, I ain't selling the husky. He's not for sale. He's already cost me. He's probably cost me at least, probably. How much do you think he cost me, bud? I don't know, he's just laying here. Yeah, he's cost me a lot. Not a lot, wifey, we go with it. I've been spreading to be aware of every single person is NFT NYC who cares to listen. Yeah, nobody's gonna listen to you, bro, but keep doing it. It's good for yourself, man. It's good for your peace of mind. At least you know you did everything you could. You get any frowns or SMH when you mention BCH there? Dude, see, that's why I can't go to these like conferences and stuff. I wouldn't be able to go. Like, I literally wouldn't, because I would be that idiot who stood up and got arrested for yelling to everybody, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Why are we not spreading peer-to-peer electronic cash for the entire world? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Are we really sitting here looking at this stupid shit? It's not stupid shit. I don't want to criticize it. I'm just saying it seems that there should be more rallying around some of the values behind this stuff rather than just the hype of artwork. Is it not essentially artwork? I mean, just because it's an NFT, I understand that it's an NFT and it's on the blockchain and it's cool and it holds value and trades and all that, but at the end of the day, isn't it just artwork? Hasn't art always been amazing and cool? Like, can't we just seems like more of the interest should be in other areas than it's in. It just seems like a lot of times it's in the wrong interest area for like large amounts of people. So let's just, slow down a little bit. Like, I'm just getting comfortable with crypto. I'm just getting warmed up, baby. Like, I'm just getting warmed up. Like, just got here. So let's just take our time here. Let's tell everybody what's going on. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. I don't even claim that I know what's going on. I'll be the first one to say I don't even know what's going on. Let's just try to get these fundamental elements out to people to understand first. Nah, dude. People are nice when you explain to them. They can possibly argue back against real utility and use cases. Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people even know that argument, man. Honestly, Dino Ponds. I'm not saying that didn't happen or anything. Again, I don't want to come off in any aggressive nature. So I'm just saying that a lot of people wouldn't even know about that argument. They wouldn't even know what that even meant. If you tried to ask them about utility and stuff, they might try to fumble with it and act like they know what they're talking about. But you could pretty much clearly really. And I like to always ask the argument to people that are super Bitcoin maximalists or just disgrace Bitcoin Cash. Like, okay, I'm not trying to sit here and say Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin, or BTC Core is Bitcoin. I might say Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin, but I really don't care who's arguing over the brand. The brand will inevitably become whatever's peer-to-peer cash, right? That's what I think the brand would become. Where was I going with this? That wasn't what I wanted to say. Let me backtrack. What I wanted to say was, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I got it now. I got it. It's coming to me already. I already know it. For people arriving to crypto, if you think that Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin, market share, the BTC network, the one that everybody calls Bitcoin, okay, BTC, not Bitcoin Cash, BCH, BTC. You guys want to, if anybody wants to come on this channel or, have the argument about, hey, I want to, I just like Bitcoin or Bitcoin is the only one or whatever, I would still recommend to tell those same people, hey, I understand you like BTC. I understand you feel more confident in the market share. I understand the dynamic of why you think that. But just hear me out. Any BTC you buy, there's Bitcoin Cash out there, likely, all right? It's already out. It's already going around in circulation. It's already moving around. Top four volume on CoinMarketCap, week after week. I've watched it for years. It's not going anywhere. One of the highest volume coins every single day. So just explain to them, hey, if you want to buy $20 with Bitcoin BTC Core, I recommend they buy $20 in Bitcoin Cash. Now, obviously, I don't know what the ratio is to Bitcoin Cash. Like, was it 0.005 now? I mean, I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, 0.006 BTC. The realistic way to do that, to tell somebody that would make sense for most people, would, hey, if you're going to buy this amount of BTC Core, you want to be buying this amount of Bitcoin Cash, BSV, essentially Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Diamond. I mean, I know there's there gets to an infinite point where it's not there's no point to buy every fork. I get it. But I'm just saying, some of these coins like Bitcoin Cash, that way in case there's ever a flippening or, you know, anything like that, you know, those people don't have a bad experience about crypto. You know, if it just, for some reason, it becomes more profitable to mine Bitcoin Cash, or, you know, some things happen where people really find out Bitcoin Cash is pretty much kind of where we were going with BTC Core. And if you want to get really technical, you could maybe buy some Bitcoin SV too. So just tell them everything, and that way they know, because I mean, you know, if they're just buying BTC Core and you didn't tell them, then, you know, it's almost on you for not telling them. I feel like it's like telling somebody, hey man, where you're standing right now, you're gonna die, and if you don't listen to what I'm saying and move 2 feet over to the right or left, you're gonna die, absolute certainty, because I know for 100% certainty, and you believe that, and you know that's the case. You know, you got to tell that person. You got to say, hey, look, this is the deal. If you don't know about BTC Core, Bitcoin, whatever, call it whatever you want. It's crypto. Call it whatever you want. You got to tell them about everything. I mean, you got to tell them about, you know, what is crypto? What do you think crypto is? It's peer-to-peer electronic cash. Start there. Go from there. See if they're kind of open to it, open to discussing it. Tell them, because I've met people that literally all they've heard is Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's all. They only know them as words. They don't know them as payment networks or decentralized voting mechanisms, utility based smart contracts that are applicable in real time. Like, we can literally use these things like seamlessly. They don't know any of that. You gotta like start them out slow and say, hey, do you know what crypto really is? Really what it is. It's a peer-to-peer electronic payment system. That's it. That's all you gotta say. If they want to talk to you more, talk to them as much about it as you possibly can, without overloading their brain to the point where they're become not interested. But if you can get the main points across, I would say you're halfway there. Because they'll probably look into it. You know, maybe they'll buy some or buy a little bit. I always try to send them. I try to, you know, give somebody free money. Like, hey, you know, here's $1, or here's fucking 50 cents, or here's $2, depending on what mood I'm in. I've given somebody up to $20 before. But at the same time, like, you know, it's the experience that they get out of it. You know, they get to see it. It's like you can hear about it, talk about it, you know, hear the news about it, but until you actually see it, and they're like seeing on their phone, and they're thinking, oh wow, if I have this, you know, seed phrase, and, you know, here are my private keys, and that's what this stuff, 2 different things mean, and, you know, if I need to do this, I can. If I need to do that, I can. If I want to do something else, I can. Just give them the basic stuff. Like, let them know what they can do with it, and you know, say, hey, you know, you're welcome to, you know, if this turns into $1,000 or, you know, $100 or, you know, realistic numbers that crypto can go to, Bitcoin Cash, like, you give somebody $100, like, very easily could go to, you know, $10,000, or you could give somebody $1, it could go to, you know, $150. Like, the sky's the limit, and you get them that crypto. Say, hey, you know, at any point you want to cash this out and you know, get your dollars or whatever for it, that's fine. Feel free to do whatever you want with it. I don't want to, you know, tell you what you can do with it. Feel free, do whatever you want. Go down and spend it in St. Kitts. Go to South Florida, spend it at a gas station. Go to Australia, spend it. Tell them about literally what the fuck's going on. They're gonna be like, what do you mean? Go down to St. Kitts or Australia. There's like so much you can tell them about, but their interest level will probably be trying to grasp. You just need to tell them that, like, you know, I would say if anybody was telling me about crypto, the most thing I would want to know is, like, what was the purpose of it? Why did it become so exciting and so cool? And then, like, where is it going? Like, what is the future plans for it? And I think Bitcoin Cash probably fits that criteria for all that stuff. So I think it's worth mentioning, and you can mention other coins, like if you have other coins that you like. You know, I mention other coins. And it's the same list that I always say. There's different stuff behind all these coins, guys. Like, I'm not going to tell somebody go buy SHIB, But if we're looking at money value, like yeah, SHIB could be the next best performing coin in the next 5 years. 5 years, SHIB could be literally, Shiba Inu could be literally the best performing asset in the entire world over the next 5 years. I do not know. I can't sit here and just say, hey, Bitcoin Cash is the only one, whatever. It's the only one that's going to go higher up, whatever. It might not be that coin. Bitcoin Cash is a long-term hold, guys. I'm not sacrificing this, okay? I'm not sacrificing really most of my coins unless I have to. And I mean have to is like if somebody has a gun to my head, yeah, you can have my coin. I'm not gonna like die over my fucking coin. I'm not that obsessed with it. If somebody steals my wallet and I have, thousands of dollars into it, whatever, like it's not the end of the day. But I want to get more of these coins. I want to get more Litecoin. I've been wanting to get Litecoin. I want to get more Bitcoin Cash. Been wanting to get more Bitcoin Cash. Like a lot of these coins I still want to buy. Like I still want to buy some more Ethereum Classic, even though I haven't bought any in a really long time. I still have a lot and I like it. It's a good coin. Yeah, I mean, like Stellar Lumens. I don't own any Stellar Lumens. Like if I do own some, it's not a crazy amount. I might have a little bit in multiple wallets. Probably do actually. Like I probably have, but again, these are projects I want to get into, like Stellar Lumens. Like there's absolutely no reason this project's failed me. Like it works great as a payment system. Use Stellar Lumens if you want to see it's a great payment system, and kind of branch out, get out of my comfort zone, and maybe look at some of these other projects. Bitcoin SV. I still think this is a buy, guys. I mean, if it goes to 300, you're looking at a 5x. It could go there pretty quick. Zcash. Big stuff happening on Zcash, guys. And honestly, guys, I don't know that these stable coins are going anywhere. I mean, I keep hearing, it's the same old story every year. Like Tether is going to come down, and if it does, it's going to take Bitcoin with it, or it does, and Bitcoin's going to go to the moon or whatever. You hear all these different stories, but it's like, Tether's actually still here. I mean, for whatever reason, there's other stable coins now too. I mean, there's tons of different stable coins. USDD is a newer one. There's tons of different ones. There's DAI. I mean, there's literally tons of stable coins. So like, even if regulatory were to come in here, I think regulatory is not really understanding really what's going on. Like, I don't think people are really advising the government the right way to really approach this stuff, because if they were approaching it the right way, that made sense to me, they would be literally trying to buy these stable coins and try to, I guess, keep up with some kind of automated trading, because they got some competitors here, guys. Dash, Monero. I mean, me and Bitcoin Jason, we did a Zcash transaction, a shielded Zcash transaction, and that is an anonymous transaction, guys. You cannot find that transaction, on the block explorer for Zcash, on the Zcash explorer. You can't, it's an anonymous payment. Like he Bitcoin Jason, he literally can, whatever. I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do to get that shielded payment back, and there's absolutely nothing I can do or he can do to, unless he wants to tell people about the transaction. But there's no record of our transaction. I sent him money. That's it. He knows I sent it. He knows I sent it. I know he got it. There's no middleman. I don't need to wonder if he got his money. I don't need to wonder if Venmo gave it to him, or the bank wire went through, or anything like that. We sat here. It was like a Monday night or Sunday night. I don't remember what night it was. It was just a random night. Banks are closed, and hey, let's do a payment. Let me send you a shielded payment. We did a Zcash shielded payment from my wallet. it's very easy to do. You literally just send the Zcash to your transparent address, which there's a record of. But if you have a record of massive amounts of Zcash spread out between massive amounts of wallets, and you literally have shielded address, once it's shielded, it's just, it's gone. There's nobody knowing about it until that goes back and transparent. I mean, there's no way that thing's shielded. That thing's gone. There's no way that thing is gonna be found. There's no way somebody can track that person down or anything like that. They really wanted to go through extreme measures to do it. There's probably ways that they could facilitate to do it. But my point is on a massive scale, it's an anonymous payment. If I want to do an anonymous payment with Bitcoin Jason right now, I can open up my Zcash wallet. I got it on my phone right here. It's a Zcash Lite wallet. I can send Zcash from one of my wallets. Send it to Zcash. I can shield it. Boom, it's shielded. It's done. It's literally anonymous money at that point. I can send it to his shielded address. He can receive it. He can do whatever he wants. He can, buy another crypto. He can transact on a public Zcash transaction. Whatever he wants to do, I don't care. Whoa, I mean, he has the money. What is he? He's not worried about me wondering what he's going to do with it, and he has the peace of mind to know that, nobody other than me and him know about that transaction. Nobody in the world other than me and him, and I'm saying this, for entertainment purposes, right? Because I'm telling you, but my point is nobody in the world knows, that he got that money, I sent that money. And it's not that I necessarily want to hide anything, but if I want to not know anybody to know about it, isn't that my right? Isn't that my human right? It's my money, right? Nobody, unless it's not my money, and then we have other issues, but it's not related to crypto. It's my money. I give it to him. It's that easy. That easy, guys. A lot of chat guys here, so I'm not gonna. It's too late for me to read all this stuff, guys. The couch is calling my name. You know what I mean? It's the name of the game. The couch is calling my name. Honky Don on Twitter, YouTube, creating fear in BCH, claiming what? How's XCC performing? Let's see. XCC, guys, eCash. I didn't even know the ticker for it, honestly. Yeah, this is this is just a forked Bitcoin Cash coin, guys. I mean, if it goes to the moon, it goes to the moon. It doesn't need to be. I mean, I don't think it's going to go to the moon in the sense of trumping, massive coins that people got forked. But if you maybe buy a lot of it now, who knows? Maybe it'll be a good performing coin. But eCash, there were some issues behind eCash. The dev fund was one of them. We didn't need. There doesn't need to be money facilitated for that kind of crap. The network can update itself. It's fine. It doesn't need money allocated for shit like that. So, but nonetheless, that doesn't take away from the fact that it can go thousands of times up. So, do I think anybody that has massive amounts of forked eCash or forked Bitcoin Cash for eCash? I didn't even participate in this fork, guys, because I wasn't really paying attention to it, honestly. It was kind of one of those periods where I was just kind of not focusing on crypto at all. Like, literally, like, I had my crypto, like, whatever, like, I don't care what's going on. I'll buy more if I want. I was, buying, but I really wasn't paying attention to crypto at all for quite a while. Probably close to 6 months, I would say. Maybe a little less than 6 months, maybe like 4 months, 5 months. But yeah, like between 3 and 5 months, I would say more realistic. Maybe like 4. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like where I was totally out, not involved in crypto at all. And I think that this eCash thing, because I would have moved my coins over to get forked. You know, because it's usually a pretty easy process. You just migrate all your coins to a wallet that's supporting the fork. You get the fork coins, and then you can just withdraw back to whatever wallet that you keep your coin on, and you can just do whatever you want with the fork coins. Sell them or hold them on the exchange until a wallet start supporting them, because they obviously, you know, you would have just left them on the wallet that supported it. But yeah, guys, I mean, if eCash, like if you bought like a bunch of eCash right now, like absolutely, like you could literally gain probably thousands of %, but I'm not going to advise anybody to do that. I think eCash is just going to be kind of, you know, to be completely honest, guys, and fair with you know, the name eCash isn't, okay, originally there was a cryptographic, what was it? There's something about, I'm really way too tired to even try to explain this, but one of the first cryptos that was ever made was eCash. So go back and look at that. And it wasn't the eCash that we're talking about here, just the name eCash. It was, there were several coins. There was Liberty Coin. There was like a few, there were other stuff pre-Bitcoin, BTC Core, and eCash was one of those, kind of the history of cryptographic stuff. It's worth your time checking it out, guys. I really recommend checking it out. I don't know the story because, for one, it's super late, and I probably only understood it from a conceptual point of view, and sometimes I read stuff that are definitely outside of that level. But I kind of understand it, but not really. But go back and look at it, the history of cryptocurrencies. eCash actually was one of the first cryptos before BTC, before like 2009. Before 2009, guys. So back like in the 90s even, we had cryptos. Fuck, man. Chad, you need a BCH tattoo. Yeah, maybe I'll get one right here on my forehead, bro. And literally just be that guy. I wouldn't get a permanent tattoo. Maybe I'll do like a one of those henna tattoos, like on my neck or something. Like look all like ghetto. Just be like, I'm fucking ghetto with a big old BCH tattoo. Oh, I see Honky Donna. Yeah, who knows what he is on. Honky Donna, is he in the chat? I don't know who that is. I don't know. Too late, guys, for me to figure out. Honky Donna, that's a funny name though. Get a green B logo on your other chest. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll get a Bitcoin Cash. Yeah. No one follows Honk Donna. Who the fuck is Honk Donna? I want to see who it is now. Yeah, I got it drifted here. Guys, we haven't seen a couple people in the chat. Welcome. Heart goes out to those people. Our Dennis, I know he's having some issues with his family, or some family personal stuff with some issues. I don't know what happened. Something that his dad passed away. So Luke, and then some people. So maybe it was Luke's dad that passed away. Some people that aren't in the chat, guys, and I just hope everything's good with those people. So. What's up with Honk Donna? Yeah, I don't know who that is, guys. Oh, he spreads FUD about BCH. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. It's so annoying. I don't understand why somebody tweets about BCH every day in a bad way. Yeah, like, what the fuck's the point? Like, if you don't like BCH, like, some people just like to hate. They thrive on that. It's just really fucked up. Like, if you don't like something, like, you actually have no backing, like if you don't, like from an investor standpoint, Bitcoin Cash is not good doing well, okay, against the dollar. Bitcoin Cash is not doing well against the dollar. So people have no right to come out here and talk about dollar pricing, price action, and all this shit against Bitcoin Cash. You don't like the price of Bitcoin Cash? Go buy another fucking crypto, or don't invest in it. Don't buy it. Don't spend it. Don't use it. Don't see how it's the most amazing thing in the entire fucking world, and you know, whatever. But you don't have to like come and hate on it. Like, I hate people that do that shit. It's so annoying. It's like if you don't like it, then whatever. I mean, it's not like Bitcoin Cash is here to burn anybody. It's a fucking peer-to-peer payment system. If you don't like it, use it when you need it. Don't use it if you want to use Zcash. Use fucking Zcash. Have the greatest time in the world using Zcash. Stick your own thumb up your ass and fucking, you know, yodel Zcash is the best fucking crypto in the world. Nobody gives a fuck if you're gonna bring negative energy to Bitcoin Cash. Negative, get that shit out of here. You gotta tell these people. So honky donna, you know, go honky donna somewhere else, man. Go shit on a coin that like is total shit, like Luna. There's a good coin to go talk shit about. Even if Luna goes up exactly where it went, let's say Luna goes back up to $50 fucking, something insane, right? It's down like under a penny, like it's like I don't know, a millionth of a penny or a thousandth of a penny. Let's say it goes back up to $140 or $50, wherever it topped out at. I still wouldn't tell anybody to buy a penny of it, even if it went to $1,000 or $1 million. Because in my eyes, a coin that does something like that isn't even worth my time to even think about. And that's how people are like, you know, hating on coins. Like it's okay to hate on a coin if there's a reason to hate on it. But for forking the network and just setting out original protocols to evolve in the way they were meant to happen, and just, you know, expanding peer-to-peer electronic cash and then just trying to badmouth that, like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, who in the fuck do you think you are? Bitcoin Cash is doing well as a peer-to-peer electronic cash machine. Yeah, we can have multiple cryptos for multiple different things. There's a concept. Finally, different currencies for what you want to do. Isn't that so smart? You can literally send private payment. I can literally send a private payment to anybody I want. Big whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't have to like have one currency. Here's a currency for the world. It's called the US dollar. Give me a fucking break. Stark Origin, what's good? Well, smart investors like the price like it is right now. Yeah, smart investors do. It's got great tokenomics to it, like absolute fantastic tokenomics to where Bitcoin price action is right now. Because anybody looking back at Bitcoin Cash like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, you know, I'm doing everything in my power to buy more Bitcoin Cash, because I know that my dollars are going to be worth less and less every single day. And I know that if I sit there and try to fight that, and I try to fight that current, I'm gonna lose. The only way to alleviate that is to jump my happy ass in Bitcoin Cash as quick as I can, and hope, absolutely hope, that it saves us from an absolute economic failure. Everybody always likes to think, oh, that's not gonna happen, or oh, we're not gonna see a housing crisis, or oh, inflation's not gonna be that bad, we'll still have food. No. That is a wrong way of thinking. It's not good to be negative and be like, oh yeah, everything's bad, everything's gonna be bad, but a lot of times shit gets really, really bad. And the more you try to deny it, the worse it fucking gets. So you gotta take charge, you gotta, you know, stand up for what's right, and you know, stand up for your own personal liberties, because I think that at the end of the day, you know, if you don't have those, and you're feeling bad about everything else, you know, that's why people get depressed and want to kill themselves, basically. I mean, you know, it's really bad because they make the wrong choice. Chad Live is the best. Yeah, it's the best for what we want right now. I don't see XEC as option. Yeah, it's not happening, man. I don't think so. eCash is not happening. They were trying to take the Bitcoin Cash name and marketing and stuff like that and brand it as eCash, but when that didn't work, they weren't able to do that. So they're with that idea of you know, throwing back people to, you know, paid to a dev fund. They can take that shit somewhere else. Bitcoin Cash wasn't gonna ever do that, I don't think. Well, smart investors like the price right now. Yeah, for sure. Guys, we're live on Bitcoin Cash. I think we're at about 3 hours right now. I don't know exactly how long we've been going here. But, you know, what the heck, I haven't gotten on here in a while. No time limit on anything. Yeah, we're at like 2 hours. I am feeling kind of good on everything, and, Chatty channel growing, yeah, it's growing, brother. Yeah, I mean, if it goes to $50, I mean, yeah, everybody who's holding it's gonna be pissed as fuck, but, you know, whatever. It's only for the people that, like, here's where we're at, guys. This is the deal. We are at a point where people like me are even down in our crypto investments. You know, that all being said, you know, when you invest years of your time into understanding different stuff about crypto, but at the same time you're investing your money, so you're actually firsthand experiencing what you're learning about. There's a big learning curve to this, guys. I don't think anybody in this chat has totally figured it out. I don't think I've figured it out either. And I think the learning curve is that nobody will ever beat crypto. There is no central control to crypto. Not core. I don't care if you say it's censored and all that. The blockstream stuff. It is what it is. And yes, there are parts about it that have become censored, and Bitcoin Cash is more censorship resistant and stuff like that. But my point is there's no, at the end of the day, you can't stop any crypto without major crap like happening. Like there has to be major issues with you know, for crypto to go down, everything might go down. It's a possibility, guys. I mean, I'm being realistic here. You know, we're gonna go into a period of time where I think shit's gonna be extremely expensive. So, you know, and that's already the case. And I say that because that's already the case. The shit ain't adding up anymore, all right? And it doesn't have to do with monetary amounts. It has to do with shit does not add up. There's no reason. Everybody's gonna probably freak out pretty soon. Because the government has basically given everybody a bunch of money ongoingly and then has turned it off all of a sudden. You cannot do that. That is not a good way. Okay, so there's COVID. All right, here's how you deal with COVID. COVID's bad. We're going to deal with it. We're not going to give everybody fucking money. Bad idea. You don't give everybody literally. So here. Let me examine the situation of COVID. COVID happened. They were afraid the economy was going to go down. Okay, let the economy go down. You know why? Instead, they gave everybody fucking money, inflated it, and then took it all away. It's going to go down now anyways. So, you know, that's what happens when politicians are in charge of stuff. So, these systems are kind of in place to kind of help that, alleviate that a little bit. Encryption was invented a project data privacy system to remain sovereign. Exactly. I'm going to call Honky Don out. Yeah, call him out. Chad, you keeping me up? Yeah, I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I am gonna end this just chat, guys. That's all I got tonight. This is the way. Crypto is here to stay. Yeah, for sure. It's 1:30 a.m. Yeah. I mean, I stay up late, bro. You know, I'm up till 3 a.m. and I'm up at like 9 a.m., 8 a.m. later. There's no schedule at this point for me. The only schedule I have is to get what I need done. No matter what, nothing comes in between that. So I gotta do what I gotta do. It's gotta fucking happen a certain way, and if it doesn't, you know, I gotta deal with it. And that happens a lot. You know, there's a guy with multiple accounts. He has another account called hating on Gabriel. Who is this fucking honky donky guy, man? Why is he hating on everybody? He's hating on Bitcoin Cash and Gabriel too. Like, what the fuck? As a realtor, do you think house prices will come down when the economy tanks? I think the economy is already fucking tanked. I mean, I think everybody just hasn't opened up their eyes and seen it yet. You know, it doesn't have to be a massive fall it could just be a slow grinding death, and I think that's what's happened here. I mean, if you look at equities, and most of the stock market's down pretty significantly. Interest rates have skyrocketed, so that's going to have a major effect on the real estate market. Everybody has this kind of attitude like, oh, it's not going to be the same as last time, or oh no, it's going to be the same, it's going to be a lot worse, and if you don't keep your head above water, you're going to drown pretty quick in it, because it's going to be extremely hard to it's not going to be extremely hard to live, because I don't want to say that. It doesn't take much effort for somebody to live. It's going to be harder to thrive. But I plan on thriving. I mean, I don't plan on slowing down. If anything, I'm speeding up, and I'm going to make sure I'm in front of that wave, riding it, not behind it getting swallowed. So I'll dip down under and come back up on the other side with everybody else at some point. But for me, it's all about, I don't give a fuck about all this crap that's a bunch of load of crap. If I can't have anything to directly affect the better result of it, or making something better, I'm not taking part in it, guys. I mean, I'm all here to I'm here to do good things, for everybody, and myself included, but actually have more concern for other people over myself, and just not be such an arrogant piece of shit that thinks the earth revolves around me, guys, because it doesn't. This world I live in, it doesn't revolve around me at all. And for the longest time, I kind of thought it did, and it does not. The world keeps turning. We're all gonna, it's all gonna be the same ending, and it can be great or it can be bad. But we have to, really seize every moment as an opportunity to see the opportunity. If we're not even open to seeing the opportunity, there's absolutely no chance. If we don't see the opportunity of, it's not just Bitcoin Cash, just stuff in life in general. If you don't seize the opportunity, then or even take the chance to try to see the opportunity, there will be no opportunity, and that's going to get increasingly hard. A lot of these legacy systems and a lot of this old stuff that used to work isn't going to work anymore. People don't adapt, and people don't get their head out of their ass, they're going to get left behind, and it's going to be a shitty ending. They're going to end up losing probably everything they have, honestly. I'm not in a position where I really have much to lose, honestly, guys. I mean, I do feel the panic of that, but there's some people that are going to probably have to liquidate most of their assets, stocks, bonds, gold, their homes, just to compete with the new world. This world is moving into a new phase. This is not, I don't know if it's 5G that's moving us into it, or a combination of everything technical and that we're being told on the news. But it's my firm belief, guys. It doesn't have to be some big crash. It can just be kind of like I said, a slow bleed, and that doesn't necessarily mean crypto is going to go down. Just because crypto kind of trends down with the NASDAQ 1 week, or for 1 month or 1 year, it doesn't matter. That can all change split second. Yeah, normal people be like, I got Apple Pay, what the fuck do I need for peer-to-peer Bitcoin Cash? Yeah, no, very nicely said. It's like, yeah, why do I need, what the fuck? Why do I need, why do I want to pay with Bitcoin Cash? So yeah, why do I want to pay with Bitcoin Cash? I have fucking Apple Pay. It's called a credit card, you dumb fuck. It's like a payment system, okay? Well, the thing with Bitcoin Cash is it's fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. You know why it's cool? Because there's different things built out on it that makes it so incredible to use. Some of those things haven't even been discovered yet. People are going to discover those things. They're going to see how awesome it is to use. They're going to see that there's online platforms that accept it, as their sole payment of choice. There's going to be, you know, people paying with it, merchants accepting it, because it's going to be competitive to use money. Money's going to compete to spend. People are going to be competing to spend money. There's going to be incentives to spend Bitcoin Cash, or Bitcoin Cash over the dollar, or Bitcoin Cash over a leveraged security. That stuff's coming. I mean, it's coming. If you can try to fight it, it's going to inevitably come. When great things exist among the world, they end up getting used, especially when they're decentralized like this. Countries that embrace this stuff are going to be the ones on top. And it might not be our country. It might not be the United States. I don't know. I was freaking out. The other was positive. One more customers. Jason, you need a profile pic. I do my best. Yeah, we're just doing the best we can. I mean, a lot of us are just trying to do the best we can. I think. Bitcoin BCH Jason. Yeah, it's not as catchy though. We'll call him Jason. 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 It's a great name. Yeah, guys, we're live on Bitcoin Cash. Let's see what kind of crazy coins are pumping at the end of the hour before I conclude the podcast or live video feed, whatever this is. ₚ Protocol. I saw this thing jumping the other week. It's on the move, 28% up. What causes this, guys? What's the point? Well, it's on Binance, CoinTiger, LA token. And it's moving, guys. It's moving the markets. ₚ Protocol. Wow. My neighbor Alice, this thing's been moving too. But who's really buying and selling these coins, like, really? Other than exchanges and people that are moving massive amounts of coin. Litecoin, maybe we'll see this coin take off a 3x soon. I think so. I think Litecoin's very reasonably priced right now. It's in a great position to, you know, start its trend upwards, I think. I mean, look at these gains, guys. I mean, Litecoin was at under $1 down here at some points. It was like $3, $4, $1. Maybe not under $1, but maybe for a day or two. So it's gone up all the way to $350. It's gone past there. It's already hit all-time highs in May. So I don't know what could Litecoin do. I think it could go to $3,000, $4,000. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm Bitcoin Jason. Yeah, he said it. So yeah, he's Bitcoin Jason, guys. So no clarification needed. He is indeed Bitcoin Jason, guys. It's his brand, his name, and for all we know, that could be his legal name. You know, Bitcoin Jason could be his legal name. So have to respect that. And, I'll have to follow. Yeah, I want to find out who this ₚ is, man. Talking shit about everybody. Talking shit about fucking Bitcoin Cash. Going to sleep. Good night, gents. Yeah, good night, gents. I don't think there's any females in the chat. This is kind of a dick fest, I think they call it. Korean J boy, YBCH is Bitcoin, or Korean J boy, YBCH is Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah. Get on Instagram, Bitcoin Jason. Yeah, so yeah, guys, kind of fading here, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really out there right now. Yeah, I can't believe Litecoin really gone down. Wow. I thought we were gonna take off somewhere down here. Actually, not this first rally. I thought it was going to be down here, honestly. So we're way lower than I thought. Should make it my legal name. Yeah, I thought it was your legal name, Bitcoin Jason. Why not? Do whatever you want, my man. Yeah, guys, I think we're honestly. I'm just throwing it out there, guys. I wish we'd get some females down here. Maybe yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I would really like to conclude on a good note. I think crypto is literally on the verge of going thousands and thousands of percent up. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get crypto. Any kind of way I can, you know, get crypto, buy crypto. I'm gonna try to do that. If there's any way around it. All right, guys. I think that's it for me tonight. I'm hitting the wall, and at this point, it would just be me damaging my eyes. So I'm gonna go lay on the couch, relax, and then take it on to sleep. But it's been great, guys. Thanks for coming down to the live chat. I'll try to get on here more often if I can. Hopefully this will incentivize me to get on more, guys. So I got my QR code in the top right. If you want to see me avoid the payment. But that's all I got for tonight, guys. I really think crypto is in a great spot to go thousands of percents up. And it's just another day. It doesn't matter, you know, to me, you know, when that happens or if that even happens. It's just all ifs, guys. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. You know, I'm not even guaranteed to have any money tomorrow because that's just how fragile things are. Just that's how it's fragile. That's how fragile everything's always been. Nothing's drastically changed for anybody right now. It's all generally kind of the same. So we'll see how this does. Hopefully we'll see some bigger gains on ETH, on you know, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. You know, right here has been gaining on ETH as well. You know, so we're looking at full 3-6 month recoveries, and then we're also seeing breakouts. You know, not on Litecoin, but you know, just so we're on the same page here, guys. BCH SV, Bitcoin Cash SV. So World Coin Index actually has Bitcoin SV under BCH SV, which some of the tickers are actually accurate. They're actually trading BCH under BCH SV on their exchange, but they want to label it as Bitcoin Cash fork, not a Bitcoin fork, which technically is true. But yeah, like I said, against Bitcoin, ETH even better. So we get some of these breakouts, guys. We are, you know, look at this. I mean, this is major breakouts against ETH. So if this continues, like, you know, obviously if we zoom out, it's got to do something really, really high to really wake anybody up. But I think this is gonna go way up really fast. You know, Bitcoin SV could be worth maybe 2.5 ETH pretty soon. You know, and I know that's like thousands of percents up, but just bear in mind it could happen. And I think Bitcoin Cash is right behind this little. Maybe we'll call it like a fork rally. I'd like to see Bitcoin Gold. If you look at Bitcoin Gold, kind of the same thing, at least with ETH. You know, Diamond, kind of the same thing. Less and less as you get farther out of the forks, but nonetheless, I mean, as we see, you know, nothing crazy, but we are getting breakouts at 3 months on Bitcoin Gold. 6 months, same thing. We've seen a major breakout. And then on the year, well, we got a ways to go, but as we saw with Bitcoin SV, it doesn't take very much time. It took 3 days. Bitcoin Cash, probably gonna, you know, whatever, we'll see. So guys, I'm out. Thanks a lot for coming by, and yeah, thank you. I see some people saying thanks, so thank you guys. I can hardly keep my eyes open, but yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out. See you.